Calta Show. It's 102.5 The Bone. Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, April 25th, 2024, and we are coming to you live. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Woo.
Spanish, you look very tan.
Thank you.
I hate you a lot less today.
All right.
You look tan.
Thank
you got
you.
a black shirt on.
Yeah.
Your beads even match your shirt.
They do, yeah.
All right, we're off to a good start.
All right, hell
I
yeah.
like that.
Hell yeah. Well,
Did you get the Galvin spray tan?
something
Or?
bad? No, I spent a
That's hammock
sunlight.
tan.
Yeah, come
That's
on,
hammock
man.
tan.
This is sunset tan, baby.
All right.
I went in the... Oh, damn it. I just realized. I went in the pool yesterday, and it was a little too hot. My heater set a little high. I just realized as I was saying this, I forgot to turn it down.
Uh-oh. You want me to go turn it down?
No.
I don't know how, so thank you.
Yeah. I'm the last person in America that doesn't have their pool thing connected to their phone where they could just do it on their phone. So I got to get that done. I enjoy the pool when there's no rotten kids around. I was in there, the kids were at school, and I was like, I'm going in that pool.
You go shirt on or shirt off?
Yesterday I went shirt off.
Hell yeah.
But thanks for the
Yeah.
encouragement.
Come on, man.
I was,
Weird question followed by a weird hell yeah.
It's good. It's good.
Well, it's actually a logical question because
Yeah.
we talk about it, but I bought a new float, and I wanted to just like lay down and just chill out in the pool.
You want to be close to it, chest to chest.
Yeah, I like the feeling of that vinyl on my back. So I blew up the float, and I was very happy with that. And it was not like the picture. Like if Amazon asked me to rate my experience, it's not going to be good.
No.
It's not going to
No.
be good because there's holes in the bottom. Like you're floating on the water, but it's filled with water.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. In the picture, it was like you were floating in a little baby pool.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but anyway, it was all right. Then finally, I jumped off and just was in the water, and it was too hot.
Yeah?
Made the pool too hot.
Uh-oh. What temperature do you have it set at?
97.
Oh,
I'm
that
kidding.
sounds
I'm kidding.
wonderful.
I'm kidding. No, it was like 82.
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Yeah, but still, but I thought 82 would be good.
Right?
It's not. It's hot.
Oh.
I went in a pool, and I went, this is comfortable. I like this. I said, what is the temperature? And they said 82. So I said, I'm going to keep my pool at 82.
Yeah.
It's too
Too
hot.
much? Too
Yeah.
much.
It's you can't be in a hot pool on a hot day.
Yeah.
You know, I do forget sometimes. I go to put it on in the hot tub. I leave the spa heat on, and it spills over into the pool. And then I get in the pool, and it's like 104 degrees. Like, oh, it's a very big, expensive hot tub that I have here. My electric bill is going to be way high. Yeah, I was in the pool yesterday, and there was a guy in the backyard, and I almost shot him.
Oh.
My neighbor was like, no, please don't kill him. He's fixing screens. And I said, oh, okay, just checking.
Your screens or his?
And he was out like we share a yard, you know, and he was out like in the middle, but he was doing like loose arm exercise, like he was about to throw an inning of pitches.
Oh, no.
What's this guy doing? Is he? Sometimes the golfers will get a little bit antsy and start walking around like, oh,
Suspicious.
Do you have your screens painted black? Have you seen that?
no.
So chicken wire or screens or anything like that, you can see them. If you paint them black, it's almost like they're invisible.
What?
It's wild, yeah.
Really?
It's wild.
No, I don't want anybody seeing in.
Yeah.
There's nothing to see here.
Well, I mean, I think it's basically the same. Well, no.
Yeah, I mean, like from a distance, you really can't
Yeah.
see into the yard, but whatever.
But it depends on the screen. It depends on the chicken wire. But yeah, I saw that on online somewhere, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
No,
Pretty
but
cool, though.
I have to tell you, I do need to pressure wash those things because we need to find a new pressure washing company. Mm-hmm. Peter's pressure washing merged with somebody, and they're weird now.
No.
They call me 1,000 times a day. I'm like, all right, slow it down.
Getting that too.
What's it? You are? Yeah. I'm like, all right, I don't need that.
I don't like that. Blocked.
Yeah, seriously, that's really annoying. When my poor wife yesterday, we sat there for like a half hour together, and she could not answer her phone. Just solicitation after solicitation. And you answer the phone. It's so disappointing when you're like, "Ooh, who's calling me from California?" And it goes, "Boop, hello," and you're like, "Damn it, I know who's calling me. It's you, Rajesh." Just using different phone numbers.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I don't
Yeah.
want solar panels on my home.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Those people I talk to for a while, and then I give them my brother's address, and I set up an appointment.
That's pretty good.
Sometimes they call me and they go, "Hello, is this John?" And I go, depends. What do you got? And they're like, solar panels. I go, yeah.
Yeah.
And they go, do you live here? I go, yep. And they go, can we come out Tuesday? I go, come early. I like it early.
Yeah.
Knock on the door.
Yeah.
Bang really hard. I'm usually far in the back of the house.
This is the first time I ever said this out loud. So if he's listening right now, he's like, son of a bitch. Because I'm sure they've shown up at his house before.
I saw the movie poster for the movie that your niece made.
Humor Me.
Yeah,
is,
that looks good.
the posters. Listen, this is a big deal. It may not do anything, but it's going to Sundance and Cannes and all those film festivals.
That's exciting.
Like it fits all. We can't share any clips of the movie on social media because that will make it ineligible to win awards at the festival. So it's not gonna. It very likely can be nominated for a Student Academy Award, which they do every year. They do that like the night before or whatever they do. Yeah, wouldn't that be so funny?
That'd be so awesome.
That would be so funny. My niece, for those of you who don't know, is in film school at USC, and she made a documentary about my brother and my brother trying to do stand-up comedy, being like prodded to do it, and then actually giving it a try. And I haven't seen. I had the screening of the movie is when I'm in LA in May. But I haven't seen it yet. But I've seen clips and stuff, and it looks great. I feel like I'm not properly represented on the poster.
Why?
Well, I looked at the credits. Did you see my name on there?
I did not. Michael.
You're in
I
the
did
thing
not.
too?
In what thing?
In the movie.
Oh,
I mean,
shut-
how
how dare you.
much?
A lot, and not to mention my production skills behind the scenes, things that I put together. And
What are you doing?
Like what?
I'm a producer.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the video. I mean, I was interviewed. I was interviewed in here. I was interviewed in L.A. I was interviewed at the comedy club. I
It's not about you,
Right, but
though.
it doesn't mean like they're gonna use it all.
I saw Robert Kelly got top billing.
Robert Kelly has an instrumental part in
He has
it.
top
Yeah.
billing,
Yeah.
though. Like John, your brother's third.
Gary Cannon got billing in there. I'm not even on the IMDb page, and Gary Cannon is. It's ridiculous.
So maybe they cut all your interviews
Yeah.
out.
Oh, not
Doesn't matter.
cool.
My efforts were still there, Carmen.
Yeah, but if you're not in it, then they can't credit you.
Well, we'll see.
Right.
Hey,
I don't know
listen to
how
me.
that
Whatever
works.
the judge decides in the lawsuit will be the answer.
Nah.
I'm kidding. I'm excited to see the movie. I don't want to see it until it's ready for premiere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what a pain in the ass? So I talked to my niece, and then I go, "How's it going?" She goes, "Good." It took them weeks to edit it, and then she's like, "Oh, we edited this, we did that, and all we have to do is colorize it." And like, colorize it? Do you know how they colorize movies?
Did not.
I
Just
didn't
give
know
it to
that.
Spike. Let him do the wet version.
I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
Oh, he does the dry version, I thought.
I thought it was
wet.
wet.
Yeah, it is the
Oh,
wet
I'm
version.
thinking-
I thought he did the wet version too.
See, I
Yeah.
thought Mo had the wet version. Spike dried it up.
Spike had
Dude.
the watchable version.
Spike's been known to dry up some wet
Yeah.
versions,
Whoa.
turn it into a desert. Not Monica though. When he jackhammers.
Yeah. That's the
Oh,
thing.
did you see the video of Monica?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that fits in right with my sex dream about it.
Does it?
man.
Yeah, her crawling on the desk. What was
Yeah.
going on there? Why was she doing that?
I have no idea. I didn't ask.
Oh, yeah.
She got that runner butt.
The computer here, if you move it too much, it will come unplugged. So you have to like go behind it and plug it in.
Yeah.
You remember those days, Mike?
Tiny
right?
kids.
Yeah.
getting
That
in there.
used to be Spanish up there.
Yep. Damn
Not-
right. Equally as nice butt.
Not as sexy though.
Great butt.
Maybe I didn't say great butt. I'm
Huh?
just saying not as sexy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She got the runner hamstrings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Moon's over my hammy.
She's been jackhammered a lot. You can tell by the hamstring.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Worth
right.
it.
Do you think all the people who hate Monica were like, I hate all right, I mean, I would take a shot at it from behind.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I might
Yeah.
do that. But I still hate her. When
I'm not
done.
gonna lie. I was confused as to who it was until she turned around,
So-
and I was like, "Oh damn!"
Samesies.
All right.
Did you think it was Dizzy?
I mean, maybe.
I feel like Dizzy's fallen off since the cruise.
What do you mean? Like,
no,
how?
I mean, like falling off wasn't that implied something bad. I just haven't seen him. Haven't
yeah,
heard from him.
yeah. Me either. Really. I
Yeah,
love
really?
hanging out
I
with
thought
him.
you guys were
Yeah.
like.
We saw each other over the
spiritual buddies.
weekend. No, he's not. No, he's not
Wearing the
spiritual.
same shirts and stuff. Though.
Yeah. We match. But I
Yeah.
saw him on Saturday for the 420s.
Oh,
and
you
then-
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're doing the podcast with them. What are you talking about? You see them all the time.
No, well, I mean,
Ooh,
like
that's
we saw
alright.
each other all the
Jealous.
time. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right, Carmen. I still love you, but
No, I'm just saying. But I mean, if you do you've seen them twice doing the podcast, and you saw them on 420.
yeah, but we used to hang out every day. Yeah.
It's almost been 2 weeks since the cruise. Like that's kind of a lot, right?
Hey, I miss my friend. Okay, Carmen. That's what I'm saying. All right, I miss my
Man,
friend.
Carmen can't even let you have feelings.
I know.
Listen, Mr. Bead Guy. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
No, I'm talking to you, Mike.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
All right.
Mister, I have to talk about his beads every day, but it's not my fault that I make him talk about it.
Wow.
Even though everyone says it's my fault.
We got to shorten that nickname.
Yeah.
That's a long nickname.
Very long.
It's a work in progress.
I'm kind of disappointed you didn't imitate him, Carmen. That's a good impression.
That's going to
I
be
can't
tough to
do
fit on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
What does it sound like when I call it out?
Oh, man, I can't do it right now.
Oh, man.
It hurts.
Oh, man. It's too much for me right now.
How's your face feeling?
Kind of through it. Guys, don't make me laugh.
Dude, seriously, 33 is when you're officially old.
Oh.
Yeah.
I-
Wait till you hit 52, lady.
Man.
I was brushing my teeth. And
You're
It's going to get good.
you got a brush your teeth injury?
I was brushing my teeth and I had to cough and I threw my back out.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I literally felt it slip just little by little. It's just slowly, and then I had to try and stand up, and then I'm just like, oh.
Nah, I did the same thing when I farted one time. So I know the feeling.
Just get the motorized chair and get on with it.
Listen, I have a heating pad on me right now.
Do you really? If I
Oh,
put a
yeah.
heating pad on me, I'd be asleep in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a heating pad, and then I went and stole a bunch of BioFreeze
Nice.
from the medical stuff out here. Put that on my back. I have to go see. I don't know.
Dr. Bill?
Yeah, I have to do
Ooh.
something.
Oh.
I got some,
I'm in so much pain.
I got patches for you, Carmen. I got.
I need one of those.
I got you. Yeah, you have to. You might. I can meet you somewhere after the show.
Okay. Oh,
Dark alley.
Yeah, it's in my trunk.
You got the
Different
stuff?
alley than if you got pregnant.
Yeah, right. Totally different alley.
Where we're getting to that. Florida's going to have to start making abortion alleys.
Yeah,
This state's crazy.
It's all right. I have a feeling. I don't really feel like that's going to last for very long. It's just going to be for his term, and then once he's out, they'll change it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, I don't know. I saw an article that one of you guys sent me this morning. It said that voter turnout is expected to be low.
Yeah.
How?
Because young people aren't going to vote. Still.
Why? I mean, young people are the ones I think. Like when I was a young person, I thought I'm changing
Same.
the world.
They want to
Same.
go out and
Right.
protest and they want to yell
Yeah.
about everything, but they don't want to go and vote.
It's
but
wild.
now they know that their vote doesn't matter.
Doesn't count.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Plus,
count.
the options are two old men.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I mean, like voting, like how you've always said, you've said this, Gio, you vote for the local stuff. That's the stuff
Yeah,
that matters, not the,
that's-
you know what I mean?
That stuff directly affects you
Yeah.
instantly.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do either. I mean, Trump is in court every day.
Yeah.
Like he's indicted, and whether it's real or not, it's like he was saying the other day. It made so much sense. He was like, "This is the Biden trials." He goes, "Because I should be out right now in the southern states campaigning, and I'm here being for this ridiculous charge that I'm in." And I thought, this is true. This is right now. This is not the time. I don't know. Just
No,
interesting.
you're right. And it's wild that like the Department of Justice is still investigating money laundering and fraud with the Biden family. but
Right.
nothing seems
No,
to. So,
yeah.
whatever, yeah.
So I feel like that there's still some hero that's going to show up at the last minute.
I hope so.
I don't know how that'd be possible. It'd have to be somebody really rich, and then because they'd have to pay for their way to get on the ballots and all that stuff. And they just show up and be like, the first person to point out and go, dumb and really dumb,
Yeah.
or old and criminal, and just keep saying it. That's all I go. What would you lose by voting for me?
Nothing
Yeah.
at this point. I really wish Ramaswamy Salami was still part of the whole deal.
Well, you got the one guy who's changed his name to literally anyone else. So
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, great.
Well, Nikki Haley dropped out like months ago, and
Yeah.
she's still got 150,000 votes in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is the craziest election time in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Because normally when it gets close, you're like, oh yeah, it's probably going to be this guy. I have no idea. Like I think it's going to be Trump because mostly just on the surface, just because Biden's too old.
Yeah.
And he looks and acts too old.
Yes.
That's why I think and people are like, we can't have that. But then they'll go, yeah, but he's not really running things.
Yeah.
He's just if he's the figurehead, why would that be the figurehead? Put somebody up there that's at least good looking and young and sounds like he could do something.
People, I think, I would say he's only the figurehead because he was so attached to Obama.
Yeah.
And Obama still
he's-
has like that emotional response with people.
And he's a career politician.
Yeah.
They're used to him being there,
Did you see the FBI's report about a terrorist attack that's
No.
going to be in America?
No, where now?
So, well, they didn't say where, but they're saying leading up to the election, and they alluded to the fact that it may
Postpone the election?
it may have something to do with all the Chinese nationals that have been flooding into the country.
Oh.
Yeah.
You think about this: the World Trade Center was an obvious target. You're hitting an iconic, building and buildings in New York. You're hitting the financial district. You're the financial capital of the world. You're hitting the trade towers. Made a lot of sense. What's next?
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah.
So there you go for the power grids, because they've been what I've been reading lately is a lot of power grids they've been hitting a lot of power grids. Like Texas just got hit with their water supply.
We've been hit a couple of times. Everybody just goes, no, it's all right. Remember that
it's
way?
going to be cyber attacks.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Remember
they're
that
just going to
week
hit our
that-
power supplies.
Remember that week that everything was down when
Yeah.
Facebook went down, and then what else? It was like three things in 1 week.
Yeah, it was Facebook, and then there was some hospitals up north that got hit that had to go back to pen and paper.
Yeah.
And then, all of our supply chains have been hit. There's still trains being derailed almost weekly.
I wonder how many people, if you had to go to pen and paper, can write
Oof.
anymore. And
Especially to read their
Well,
writing.
we've talked
Yeah.
about it before. Cursive is going to be like a secret language.
right,
Yeah,
You know?
dude. Yeah.
Because that's dying off. They're not
100%.
teaching it, and it's dying off. And there's a lot of people that cannot read cursive.
why did they? Where did that even come from?
What?
Like we have an established language, an established alphabet, and then they were like, now write it fancy and different.
Well, no, the
it's shorthand.
cursive came first.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, cursive came first
How?
because that was the way they wrote back then.
Yeah, but not Indian time. Cave drawings and all that stuff didn't go from
Right, but
dinosaur.
this came from overseas when they came over
Right,
here.
they came over here and fancied up what we already had.
So it says it goes as far back as the Roman Empire. After written language first developed, square capitals were used on inscriptions on buildings and monuments. But cursive or script was used for daily writing. Script and styles have changed since the 5th century.
That's pretty cool, because I remember at Pompeii, when you go and walk around like the city that's still there,
Yeah.
I remember seeing cursive like in the brothels and stuff. When you go and they have like the menus up top, and there's that cursive writing, which that didn't even register until you just said that.
Well,
Yeah.
like the Constitution, the Bill of Rights,
Yeah.
those are all in cursive.
Well,
Yeah.
so they say, but that's the conspiracy theory. Is that's why they're no longer teaching it. Is so that way
Oh,
the
nobody
younger
can read it?
Yeah.
the younger generation they
Yeah.
can't decipher it, and then they can change the laws and everything like that.
What generation would it have to be to go, I don't understand this? What
I
is this
mean,
coded language?
That's how the Bible changed over years and
Yeah.
years and years and years.
Which, by the
Translating
way,
it.
they just found a new chapter of the Bible.
Oh, with it goes, just kidding.
Yeah, it's 1,000 years old, and I love the story. Is like
1,000?
It's 1,000 years old. It's a lost chapter, and it was just hidden under some stuff that
Well,
they
how can
didn't
it be
see.
if it's only 1,000 years old?
I think it's written. I can't remember the exact words from the article, but it was written by somebody after everything had gone down.
PS.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. By the way, Jesus was real.
That stuff about him coming out of the tomb,
Yeah.
just a metaphor.
I saw a wild documentary about Jesus being he was a Buddhist monk, because when he was gone for those
that
years
makes
before,
sense.
when he came back, they said that there were a few times that he talked about learning from a monk in Nepal up in the mountains, which is why he was able to do things like walk on water, which is kind of still a little mystic,
Yeah.
but the slowing his heart rate down enough to people think he's dead, stuff like that.
That's what ninjas do.
yeah.
He was a ninja.
Jesus was a ninja.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
I
I thought
like that.
I thought that documentary was pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Ninja
Yeah.
Jesus would be a
Ninja Jesus,
great
man.
movie.
Yeah.
Great movie. He actually stored the Chinese stars in little holes in his hand.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
I know, right? I fell into some weird rabbit holes over the weekend.
You know what's great is that there's no answer, so you just believe whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kept translating the Bible over and over into different languages, and then the kings would be like, well, don't tell the people that.
Yeah, right?
Take that out.
Take that part out. Change it to
Yeah.
this instead.
Yeah. Well, I remember my grandmother telling me that Mass used to be served in Latin.
Yeah.
And the altar would face the other way, and the priest was back to the people. Then they realized that it was not, people weren't attracted to that, so they did it in English. Then they turned it around. And I go, so what do we do? We're just making things up as we go along?
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, so that's when I was like, I don't know how much I believe. That's why you just have a basic belief in whatever you want to believe and be happy with that, because your belief inside your heart is probably more real than what everybody else is teaching you.
Yeah, absolutely. And then the wild thing, well, I know none of you guys follow the Monroe Institute or all the quantum stuff that they've been doing.
I know you guys don't.
I wish you would. I wish you would.
Yeah.
I can tell by
For
your look
those
on
of
your
us
face.
who do.
Yeah. Us people in the know. Yeah.
Is that what you do in the hammock? You
stuff
just
you say.
contemplate the stuff at CERN?
Yeah. It's awesome, the stuff that they're doing with people's hearts and how they can manipulate reality. It's dope, man.
Yeah. I did not read
That's
that
a
one.
lot of
You're right.
doctors say it's dope.
Yeah. Doctors don't
Hey,
say
man,
that.
we're doing a lot of stuff. It's dope.
I don't know if you know this, Calvin. I'm
Cool.
not a doctor.
What are they doing with people's hearts? It's so dope.
Well, they found out, as you know, the Navy did this wild study about how people can change their reality with the pineal gland. That was in the 50s and 60s. So what the Monroe Institute has been doing for the last 20 years is trying to decide whether or not your heart generates, because you have these cluster of nerves that go throughout your body.
Right.
And the biggest one is in your heart. It's not actually in your brain.
Okay.
So the more you feel things emotionally, the more your reality shifts towards that feeling. So you can think of something, and that, how they say manifesting, which I don't really like that word, but
Does Hoppy use it?
yeah, for real. So they used to think that you can, the more you think about something, the more your reality shifts towards that, because the more you think about winning or whatever, the more you become a winner.
Yeah.
They've actually found that your heart puts out way more electromagnetic energy than your brain ever
Oh.
did. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I don't know what's going on. I'm having panic attacks again.
Really?
Out of nowhere, yeah. And they're only happening when I'm sleeping.
Oh, jeez.
So I don't even know it's a panic attack anymore.
Are
I
you
don't know.
remembering your dreams?
Always.
It's probably Monica.
Am I remembering my dreams?
What do you-
Yeah. Baker Mayfield delivered a crate of a case of wine to us yesterday. That's
you-
what I had a dream about.
Is that what gave you a panic attack?
No.
What dreams give you panic attacks? Do you remember?
When he talks about his dreams, I get panic attacks.
Yeah. Are you manifesting that in your heart?
Yeah.
I heard Hobby manifest himself to Wendy's.
Yeah.
I know, for real. I already worked at Wendy's.
They're going to replace them with AI.
Hello,
whenever-
I'm a AI Wendy's. Can I help you?
Whenever Gio says that he's bad at gambling and he has no luck and stuff, I go, yeah, you're never going to win, because that's what
Yeah.
you think.
Yeah.
You have to go in thinking you're going to win.
Yeah.
I really believe that there's so many people that are like, oh, I'm terrible at gambling. That's because you think you're going to lose.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that you keep winning,
I mean,
You know what I mean?
you're winning ridiculous. You're winning ridiculously. Your streak of winning has been crazy.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I actually have not been gambling as much lately.
Because what's the sport, you know?
Well, hockey is in the playoffs now, and so is basketball and stuff.
Oh,
but-
yeah. I mean, I thought you meant you were like, I'm doing hockey now, but before that, can I have to say this out loud so people stop sending it to me? But it was funny the first time. Have you seen the competition in Germany with the pretzels?
Yes.
They have big
48 times.
Big,
Yeah. People send to me over and over too.
They have big Bavarian pretzels, and they try to cut them exactly in half, and then they weigh each half to see which, if they did, and you can bet on it. Or people are like, "This is the Mike Calta Show at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
betting on pretzels." Funny. I felt like I had to say it out loud, so I stopped getting it.
All
now,
right.
you know?
All right. That would be fun to
won't
bet
help.
on.
It won't help.
No.
People send me stuff and I go, I've seen every drum and dog video, and then they go, I know, but I love the
Yeah.
challenge, and I go, it's not a challenge, that's a statement. I've seen them all, and then of course there's the you've probably already seen this. Well, then why are you sending it? Why are you
Yeah.
sending it if you know that I probably already saw it?
It is not a challenge.
I have gotten, hey, could you show this to Galvin? Or hey, could you show this to Mike?
Yeah.
I'm blocking people now. I have a page.
Wow, I've been bothering people all along.
Anyone sending me political memes get restricted right away. I don't want to see any of that garbage. And also, I'm seeing it in 400 other places. You're not delivering anything to me.
Yeah.
So, anyway, now I feel like we took the show in a bad turn. We're all in good
Oh
mood.
yeah, for a little while there we were talking about the dreams, and Spanish was talking about rabbit holes, and then we turned.
Yeah. I don't know what you are reading, like when you go to your little cocoon.
I follow I love the Monroe Institute just because that's just wild to me, the stuff that they've been researching for the last 50 years.
So
with the CIA.
What do? You curl up with an iPad and you're like MonroeInstitute.org.
Yeah. They have a website. Their website is kind of not as reliable to get like their good information. But
Right.
I'll look up stuff on the website, and then there's stuff on the CIA documents that leaked that corroborates everything that they've been doing, because they've been working together since the 50s doing remote viewing, telepathy, psychic communication. Is crazy. Yeah, stuff that you would think was hocus pocus.
How about, did they ever do a study about how a drunk man could walk home for 5 miles?
They actually have done studies on what happens to
It was
your
a
brain
joke.
on drugs.
It was a
They've
joke.
done it. They've
Joe,
done it.
my wife was very impressed.
Oh, yeah?
By your travels.
Oh.
Because I was saying he walked home. Can you imagine 5 miles drunk walking home? And she goes, no, he made stops. He went to his friend's house. I went,
did.
I guess you're right. You
Yep.
broke it up a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
I
Not
had
so
to take
bad.
a rest, Michael.
But he's like Mr. Magoo, where Magoo is just walking, goes to fall off the thing, and then a beam comes over, and he steps on that beam, and goes walking, and then he goes to fall in the manhole, and the guy puts the cover over right as he steps through.
Remember when they would have Family Circus and they have the cartoon with the feet? They would show everywhere they went through the town.
Yeah,
The whole
yeah.
thing.
Oh, man, I forgot about Family Circus.
Yeah.
That's one thing you lose when online. You don't get the cartoons anymore.
Yeah, you don't get the great Family Circus. I remember every time I looked at Family Circus, I go, "This isn't even a cartoon. This is stupid." Like there was never
What do you
anything.
mean? It was a cartoon.
It was never anything funny though.
No.
It was just like
None of them were.
The feet one, that's what I remember.
Hagar the Horrible. No, that was funny. Broomhilda.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you remember the comic strips that were like continuations?
No.
You'd read one and you go, what? I gotta read tomorrow now to find out what happens? Yeah, I guess that would probably make more sense for a comic strip anyway. But
I remember reading Garfield. That was always on there. And
the one with the kid and the cat was the best.
Oh, Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin Hobbes.
Yeah,
that was actually
good.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, let's take a break, get the show rolling this morning. It's Thursday, which means we'll come back with an open letter rewind. We'll launch that into Sporkle. We got a lot of things to give away today. And then, I don't know what else is going on in the show today. I have a headache. I'm tired.
Oh man, you want some Advil?
No.
Okay.
I'd rather just sit here and suffer, and stare at you and blame you for all my pain and
I got you.
anger.
I'm sorry.
you're in pain. Carmen's in pain. Things are falling apart around
I
here.
know.
I'm not in pain. I just want to go back to bed.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I'm going to climb through this break.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Carmen?
I said I'm in so much pain.
Are you really? Your sinus pain?
No, my back.
Oh, from your back. Your back.
Like seriously, like I can only go forward.
Might be.
I can't do side to side stuff.
What does that mean? Walking?
Like but like walking, yeah, but like here, when I'm here, like
leaning and stuff?
yeah,
Oh,
like
man.
trying to do the board and trying to like reach everything. Like I got short little arms, man.
Yeah.
And how I'm trying.
Every once in a while it's quiet and you just hit, ugh.
Yeah. That's
I
me.
was reaching for something.
What's that, Carmen?
I was reaching for something. I blew my back out.
What does it sound like?
I hate it here.
I need Monica to get up on the table.
All right, let's take a break. It's the Mike Calta Show. You got the Open Letter Rewind and Sporkle next on 102.5 The Bone. All right, we got things to give away, Carmen. What be those things?
We do. We have a bunch of stuff. We have tickets for Heart and Cheap Trick.
Friday night?
Friday
at
night,
the
yeah.
Amphitheater?
Yep. Bad Religion.
No, at the at Amphitheater? Or,
No, Amalie.
Amalie, sorry. God damn it.
Bad Religion.
Uh-huh.
Brooks and Dunn. Hailstorm. And the Marley Brothers.
Can I just tell you, I can't stop watching The Masked Singer.
Oh,
It is the fakest show on television.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
There is nobody worse than Dr. Ken. Ken is the worst fake actor. Everything about him makes me want to
so
vomit.
dramatic. Like
I'm telling you, I know who this is. This is blah 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 blah. Da, 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 da. That's Jennifer whoever, and you're like, who? There's no way you
Right.
didn't know
Yeah.
who that
Yeah.
was. I had to Google to find out who it was. They're just the show is so awful and fake, but yet I can't stop watching it. Can't stop watching it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I can't.
I'm not a fan either. I hate it.
But when it's
Yeah.
that fake, I can't even hate watch it. By the way, real quick, yeah. So you're right. That was the leg injury for Conor McGregor against Dustin Poirier. That was back in 2021. So he hasn't fought for 3 years.
Yeah.
That's wild.
He's rich.
Oh yeah. But I mean, he's lost. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's lost 4 out of his last 7 fights.
One of the biggest fighters in the world.
Yeah.
Loser. That's so funny. All right, let's give some stuff away with a little bit of Sporkle. Here we go. Carmen is the keeper of Sporkle. Pap is your judge and scorekeeper. Carmen, What are we playing today?
Okay, today we're going to be playing TV's Family Guys. Can you name the first name of these male characters from TV show Families? So I'm going to give you the actor, the actual actor, the show that they were in. You're going to give me the first name of their character.
See, this is one of those where I'm like, this is my wheelhouse. I'm going to smoke this one, and then I get all tongue-tied and I can't get them out.
All right, everyone good? Everyone got
good.
it?
Oh man.
Last names only.
Nope.
First name,
First
Gio.
name.
The
Son
first
of
of their last.
Nope.
Jeopardy rules.
First name characters. All right. Michael J. Fox in Family
Alex.
Ties. Galvin. Larry Hagman in Dallas.
JR.
Gary.
JR. Mike Calta. Buddy Ebsen in Beverly Hillbillies.
Jed.
Galvin. Jackie Gleason in The Honeymooners. Mike.
What year are these?
Yeah, it's like from the 70s.
No.
That's from the 50s.
Yeah.
John Stamos in Full
Jesse.
House. Mike Calta.
Uncle was his first
Yeah,
name.
he wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't a dad.
Hugh Beaumont in Leave It to Beaver.
Ward.
Galvin. Malcolm Jamal Warner in The Cosby
Theo.
Show. Theo.
Leo.
You look
Mike.
good, Bill, don't you?
I feel like you delivered a baby today.
Mike Kelta. Carol O'Connor in All in the
Archie.
Family. Galvin and Pat.
Oh.
We're halfway there.
Quick one.
Gio and Spanish are not on the board. They both have 0.
They were born in the 90s.
Yeah.
Calvin and Michael are tied with 4.
I thought it was supposed to be all fathers, dads. Didn't we say
That's
that?
what I thought. It's
Yeah.
his family, though. It's his
Oh, okay.
family. That's
TV's Family Guys.
yeah, I assumed it was going to be dads, too.
Yep, not dads. Never said dads.
Yeah, I'm
Once.
not mad at you. I'm saying I
I heard it.
assume.
I heard you say dad.
I never said dad.
I heard
Sorry.
dad as well.
No.
She said bad. Bad.
Okay, got it.
Bad.
Correct.
TV dad.
Uncle
Calvin
Jesse,
knows.
not a dad.
It's fun to talk like stuff, Carmen.
Is it? Because it hurts
Whoa.
me.
does not mean it makes me
Stop
feel
it,
really
guys.
nice.
Oh, my back.
All right. TV's Family Guys. Your next one, Jimmy Walker in Good
JJ.
Times.
I'm
Calvin?
aware that people listen to this show for the first time. They go, this is number one. This is so,
yeah.
this is so well.
The best.
David Faustino.
Bud.
in- Bud is correct, Pap.
Michael.
Oh, come on.
I mean, look, I heard,
Integrity.
yeah, I heard me, but it's you guys can vote if you want.
We voting?
Vote.
I'm going to be 100% honest. To me, it sounded like you both said it at the same
Right.
time.
Gio?
I feel like Galvin edged Mike out just a little bit.
That's fine.
Thank you.
All right.
I have
Galvin
integrity. I heard
Thank
me,
you.
but I get it.
Galvin gets the point. Your next one, Ed O'Neill in Modern Family.
Al.
Oh, damn it.
I don't
Ed
watch-
I
O'Neill
know it.
in Modern Family.
Jay.
Yep.
Jay.
Correct. Gio on the board.
Jay. That's what I didn't think. That's what I didn't think about.
Your car alarm keeps going off. My car alarm. Jay! Jay! Jay!
Dick York in Bewitched.
Darren.
Mike.
Oh my gosh.
Sherman Hamsley in The Jeffersons.
George.
Mike. Ron Howard in Happy
Opie.
Days.
Richie.
Sorry. Richie is correct. Mike Kelta. Fred Gwynn in The
Herman.
Munsters. Mike Kelta. And Pap.
you
We're
woke,
on the
you
line.
woke
I
me.
know,
You,
I
you
know.
woke a sleeping giant.
I
We're in the last 3.
Spanish is not on the board. He has 0 points.
Ooh.
Gio with a single solitary point.
I mean,
Galvin with 6. And Michael is your leader right now.
We got to watch more Nick at Night.
He's
apparently.
winning with 8.
These shows aren't even in color.
Yeah.
That's
Or
not
HD.
true.
Very not true, but it's true.
All right, TV's Family Guys, last 3. Here we go. John Goodman in Roseanne.
Dan.
Gio. James Avery in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Uncle Phil.
Phil.
Phil. I will give that to Galvin. And your last one, Barry Williams.
Greg.
Galvin.
I tied it up, right?
That is
No.
correct.
Oh!
Spanish still 0. Gio with 2. Michael and Galvin are tied with 8 right now.
There we go.
So we go to the extra one.
Yep.
TV's Family Guys between Galvin and Mike. John Aston in The Addams Family.
Gomez.
Mike Alda.
I was thinking John Amos. Damn
So
it.
was I.
John Stamos?
No,
John
Amos
Stamos,
from whatchamacallit?
Your final score:
Damn, Jay.
Yeah.
Spanish with
say
0, Gio with 2, Galvin with 8, and Michael is your winner. Your triumphant champion today. He won with 9.
2 in a row.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Do you know what you look like with the tan and the ashtray mustache?
Yeah, who?
Have you seen that commercial for Sticker Mule where the guy's at the bar and he's trying to hit on the lady?
No.
Does it? Am I right?
I don't know, but I hate that commercial and I hate that guy. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
he does look like him.
Duh.
That's not
A stupid earring and all that stuff.
Well, I don't have
Earring.
an earring.
No, that
No,
guy.
I don't
Yes.
know. I don't remember the earring, but I just remember the guy. You look like you could be his son.
Thank you.
And then he can't get any play with the girls, and then he orders a bunch of stuff with his face on it, Sticker Mule, and the girls like, ooh.
Well,
hey.
we started the show with compliments, and now
No, it's still a compliment. You look like you could be his
No,
handsome son.
No,
You're his life. That's all you think about. That's all he thinks about is you.
You know, I don't understand what I
Maybe
did.
if you trade seats with Joe.
Why?
So that's
You're
it.
not in his line
I'm
of view.
picking on you because you're in my eye line.
I don't think that'll change.
No, it will. Maybe if you switch to
I don't think
Gio
so.
and I could look at Gio, and
I
then all of a
think
sudden
the
I'll
only
be
thing
like,
that'll change if he moves over there is you'll have a sore neck. Turning and looking at you.
and we'll have better video.
Yeah.
that is true.
I could pour my water on the equipment. We'd have better video.
What do we have coming up in news, Calvin?
Oh, now it works horizontally.
Not as Fisher Price player.
Yeah. Coming up in news today, Anchorman for real. Who goes first? And who killed Flipper?
Oh, man. Hi, who's this?
Good morning. This is Kent.
Hi, Kent. You're the winner. Please hold on. Carmen Kent is from Sarasota, and he is on line 4. I'm wearing my glasses, and I still can't see it.
Oh, no.
I think I'm going blind.
Yeah.
I'm going blurry is what's happening, not
Do you
blind.
think your fall knocked something loose in your head?
Could be. I went to the eye doctor, and he was like, nope, you're good. And I said, okay. He said, there's no macular degeneration. You need some readers.
Yeah.
Now I have my bifocals on, and I still can't do.
I just drive by. I don't even go in. I just drive by and yell ER97. They're like, "You're good."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I can't read any of the lines. I got very blurry vision.
Yeah.
I told you it was a while back, but I had just kept on getting my license renewed online.
All I
you
hear
can-
is Carmen's voice when he's like, I have a license renewed online.
What?
I hear Carmen. Yeah.
You did?
Go ahead, you got your license renewed.
but because you can do it a certain amount of times online where you don't have to go in there, and then finally they're like, "Hey, you're like 15 years older. We need to know what you look like."
This is not you.
So I went in, and you have to do the thing and do the eye thing, whatever. And I pressed the eye thing, and I read it, and she goes, "Is that it?" And I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "You want to read the other line?" And I go, "What other line?" And she goes, "There's another line there." And I go, "No, there isn't." And she's like, "Yeah." And I was looking, and I wasn't pressing my head against the other side, so it wasn't coming up. You know how you do that?
Yeah.
And I pressed again, and I go, "Oh," let me do it. And then I pressed it, and I did
Oof,
it.
they
I
were
was
like, this guy can't
yeah,
drive home.
yeah. They're like, we're revoking.
Look, John Travolta at another film festival. Why can't I meet him? I was thinking about that last night, how Barry Gibb's son, Steven, yesterday in the studio said that he got to see Kiss with no makeup on, and I thought my biggest flub so far has been I was supposed to go backstage at Kiss and do a check presentation with Gene Simmons, and I bailed on the last minute. I was like, I don't like Kiss. I don't like Gene Simmons. I don't want to go. Do I have to go? And Alvaro was like, no, I'll do it. And he went, and John Travolta was there.
That's funny.
They basically told me to stop contacting them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why? What'd you do?
No, I've been very
Assertive?
Do you
Persistent?
think he doesn't like me?
I don't know.
Could be.
Nobody doesn't like you,
The
Michael.
last time I talked to his representation, they said he would not be doing any interviews anytime soon.
So I have I wouldn't say a friend. I have an acquaintance that I know for a long time named Noel Ashman. He is a movie producer by money. Like he invests in movies and stuff. But he is a club promoter in New York City, and knows everybody. He is the guy. You need something in New York, he's the guy who gets it for you. You want to go see Hamilton when nobody else can get tickets, Noel gets them. I first met Noel when the Maxim party was here for the Super Bowl, not the last one, but the one before it. And Noel got me VIP tickets from New York.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he was great.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he's connected. He's buddies with Travolta. Travolta's in like 10 of his movies that he's done. I don't know why I didn't even suggest we go that way. So, yeah, we got it in. Don't worry about it. We're going to get this done. John and I will be best friends before you know it.
Hell yeah.
They basically told me, "Don't call us. We'll call you."
Yeah. You
I
know
was
what?
like, "I'm sorry."
Do you know I
Sorry.
subconsciously brought up when I asked Stephen Gibb yesterday about, I go, man, all the people you must have been around, Stallone, Travolta, blah, blah, blah. I subconsciously brought that up because there's a story that I know that involves Stallone and Travolta supposedly being very close, and Stephen walked in on it, and it was the '70s. People were doing drugs and they were doing weird stuff, But anyway, I don't even want to talk to Travolta about that. I just want to be his friend.
Well, now that you're in the industry, a film,
It's true. I could produce something he works on.
your colleagues now, maybe that'll help us.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe I don't want to talk to him though. But
He's
see,
gonna
the
be
thing
like, he's not even on IMDb.
I am though.
Oh, I thought you said you weren't for the
No,
movie.
I'm on not for that movie, but I'm on for other things. I'm on for DED in the morning. Excuse me, Moe's movie.
Oh yeah. Are you on the Sullivan and Son? Did you get a credit there?
I think I did. Yeah. Do you? But the thing is with Travolta is that I know he's aware of it because people say it to him, and he's like, "Yeah, I've heard about it." So he just there's a reason. Maybe they're afraid because I ask real questions.
I'm going to pivot back to Tom Cruise instead.
Nice.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
No?
I'll think about it.
Well, you guys are neighbors.
Playing hard to get. I definitely love that. Yeah. When Tom Cruise went to the hockey game, that was pretty cool. We went to go see the lighting play. Yeah. And he's like, one picture, whole staff, let's go, get it in there. That's pretty cool.
Titus was there. Derek
Of
Damn
course, Titus was there.
Damn it.
Titus
knows Travolta.
Titus. Oh yeah, I guarantee you. You want to talk to Travolta? I'll call him for you right now. That's a pretty good Titus.
That was
That's a pretty good.
yeah.
I'll call him right now, right after I leave Crunch Fitness.
A little bit lower, I
I
think.
was doing. I gotta get the can. Oh, when I leave Crunch. I was a. You made me ruin it.
never
Gio.
mind.
now you're
Gio.
just doing Carmen.
You don't
Alright,
talk
let's
to
take a break.
Travolta, I'll call him.
All right, hold on. Let me hear it again. You want me to call him? I'll call him right now. That's Titus.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it was a little better. Look, I got to talk to him. If I talk to him, I get it out. Meanwhile, he's probably doing his 800th crunch right now listening to the show. Oh, this guy's stupid. Why are you always talking about me? He's stupid. All right, let's take a break. News is next on the Mike Calta Show. Which sucks, but Harlan Williams will be on the show tomorrow. I do like Harlan Williams a lot. It's been some time since he's been here. You know who used to come on the show all the time that we haven't seen in forever? It's Kevin Nealon.
Yeah.
Kevin Nealon.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he wants to come on the show anymore because last time he was on the show, we almost ruined his heart.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that was the last time. I think he did come on after that.
Okay.
Yeah. Kevin Nealon, I think we fixed his heart. He had arrhythmia, and we hit it, and all of a sudden it went back into regular rhythm. So.
He also informed us of our pension plan.
Yeah,
That's right.
true.
That's right.
That's true.
I just watched him do stand up the other day. There was a clip because I follow him on Instagram, and there was a clip of him talking about different phrases that people say. And he says, just hear me out. He goes, nothing good comes after just hear me out. And he goes, just hear me out. We're going to lower you by your feet into the well. Tommy's going to hold you with the rope, and we're going to light some gasoline on fire and pour it down there. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. That was great.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check in with Galvin. He's got today's news.
And now, news with Galvin on the Mike Calta Show.
You know, I was watching one of my favorite shows yesterday, Dr. Phil. It had a very interesting thing on it. Let me explain it to you first, and then just give me your opinion. They had a guy on the show who was a pedophile who had never acted on it.
Okay.
He had
Does that make you a pedophile?
Yes. He had a strong desire and was attracted to young girls.
Okay.
About 6 years old was his age.
Okay, but if I have a strong desire to murder people and I don't murder anyone, does that make me a murderer?
No, but can you be around knives without having to worry about picking one up and stabbing
Oh,
somebody?
he's around people. Yeah, he probably does his best to stay away from kids. And
Does he,
I do
or-
my best to stay away from axes. That's my choice. I love axes to murder people. You know what I mean? Like,
He also looked kind of creepy. He was older, skinny, bad teeth, and he said, I find myself attracted to children, to young girls. And he was like, I have never acted on it. I never will. I believe it hurts a child. He's like, but that doesn't stop the fact that I'm attracted to them. he said one time he was with his grandchildren, I believe, who were in his wheelhouse, his age, a group they like, and he went for a walk in the woods with them, and then he realized I should not be in the woods with children alone, and came back out. So he has the
sounds
sense.
like a great guy.
Wait, I don't know that.
The guy said he was attracted to a 3-year-old that was on the plane flying there with him.
Hey, he hasn't done anything though.
Well, that
knows.
was my thing. I was like, here's a guy, because Dr. Phil even says being a pedophile is a mental illness. You have a problem in your brain, and it's how you deal with it. On top of that, and this guy, as creepy as he sounded and seemed, I agree with you, Galvin, was an okay guy. Like, he was like, I know I have a problem, and I'm doing everything I can to not only manifest that desire that I have, but to put myself in a situation where something could go wrong.
There was a documentary on HBO that I believe it was a police officer, and he wanted to be a cannibal, and he wrote all this stuff. Remember that?
Yep.
And he got arrested, but he didn't actually do anything.
But I think he got arrested for a crime. It was like some.
But I think that's what it's called, like thought crimes or something.
Yeah.
Was the documentary, because he didn't actually do it. So if you don't actually do it, I don't see where you can be.
But if you know that you have those strong urges and you can't control them, then maybe behind bars is still the best option.
Well, this guy was controlling him, and he was going to therapy, and he was controlling him. And here he is on national television saying, "I'm a pedophile."
Yeah.
Although I haven't acted on it, I do have the desire for it. And I thought that must be I think he was married to a woman, and she knows his problem, but she's like, look, I don't. He's never done anything. He's never put himself in that position. But in a way, I kind of felt bad because he can't control it. It's not like he's just like a porn
but
freak.
that seems to be a mental problem too. To go out and tell people and go on TV and tell people,
It
or
might
you're
be
trying to help.
therapeutic.
Maybe
Yeah.
you're trying to help yourself and help other people. But it seems weird as well.
In remember Minority Report, they arrest you. They see the future of what you're gonna do, and they arrest you.
Right.
Well, it was pretty weird to watch because this guy's on TV saying all these horrific things about what he wants to do and who he's attracted to, and then they pan to the audience and all the young girls just staring at him. I mean, there were no 6-year-olds there, so he was in the safe range. But he said, "I asked you when the last time you were attracted to a young girl was, and you said on the plane over here." And he goes, "It's true." He goes, "She was about 3 years old, which is not what I like. I usually like around 6 years old." But and I was like, I want to kill this guy. And then I went, although I also want to high five him because he's trying to do the right thing.
Here's the thing: even though it's not illegal, obviously it's not illegal. There's plenty of married guys that see a 25-year-old girl it's a smoke show and is like, "I'd like to bang her." You didn't do it, so you're not going to get divorced and all that stuff. And
Sometimes
again,
I
like
even
I said,
say to my wife, "I totally."
and it's not illegal, like I said, but I don't think you can condemn people for thoughts.
My wife, I'll see somebody, I'll go, "Wow." I don't say I'd totally bang her, but my wife would go, "Good, you should." Gross. Yeah, she just I think that's part of being married. You always look at other women and think about those things, but no, I mean, I'm sure somebody is in our listening audience right now going, I'm attracted to young girls too, and I don't know what to do, or I don't act on it, but I think about it. I think about that too. Whenever we talk about Jeffrey Epstein, I go, what in my mind would make me think this is a good idea? I don't know. Do I want to get a massage from a girl who may be 19, maybe 18? I get a girl and I look at her and she looks like she's 15. That does nothing for me. And I'm positive that's because I have kids, but also just because I've always had cousins and all that other thing. It does nothing for me.
My wife the other day said, "Ooh, what did Ava Mendez do to her face?" And I went, "What?" Ah! And I jumped over like 4 couches to get to her. And I go, "What? Let me see." And she did something to her. And I go, "Good Lord." I go, "That's why I said to my wife, I go, don't ever do anything to your face. Don't do any Botox. Don't do any of that stuff." I said, "You're very pretty." I go, "Imagine how bad it would be for you if they did that to her. How bad it could be for you." And I go, "No."
Starting off with a different slate.
I said, "No, because you're pretty."
Right.
Yeah, no.
I'm wondering if that's why you don't really see her, because she's never at like the award shows.
Is that Ryan Gosling's wife?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you
Never
don't
at the
see her,
award
huh?
show with her.
And he's
with
everywhere
him.
right
Well,
now.
supposedly they're on the outs.
rocks,
Is
yeah.
what? Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yep.
For me and Ryan
100%.
Gosling.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine Ryan Gosling has a tough time getting laid.
No, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it mix in with all those good looks, super charming and fun.
I mean, he was only Ken.
that's
Yeah.
what her face looks like now.
Oh, she looks like a reptile.
She did the.
She got reptiles.
Oh no, yeah, they all do that.
Don't worry, Joe. I'll pull it up and show them my laptop. Do it.
Oh man, I still would I'd still hang out with her.
Oh yeah.
Not mad at her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
It's Hollywood face.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Gross.
Really bad. Because she was like, she's perfect.
Yeah, she was.
And what's the best thing she's ever done? Like, where do you
Hitch.
fall in love with her? Hitch.
Oh, yeah.
That's where you fall in love with her.
Easy.
You
But
just want her
also,
to be that
she's
cool.
great in the other guys when she's married to Will
Oh,
Ferrell.
my God.
And Mark Wahlberg can't
No,
understand.
seriously,
So
what's
good.
going on here?
Yeah.
All right, what do we have in news?
Did we do that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yep.
Today's
Sorry,
news.
we did it, and then I started talking about pedophiles.
Yep. Today's news is brought to you by Pelt Shoes. If you're looking for some shoes, stop into Pelt Shoes. They have 6 locations throughout Pinellas, Sarasota, and Fort Myers. And the good thing is they have those shoes right in stock, ready to go for you. You don't have to wait around for shipping. You don't have to worry about being the wrong size or wrong color or anything like that. And if you're into the pickleball, it's
Pickleball.
nice outside. Get out there and play some pickleball. They've
You know what
got
I'm into?
What?
Pickles.
Yeah. Well, you can have some pickles and then go play ball and wear some fancy
there you
shoes.
go.
They have all the different pickleball shoes you need. The Skechers, New Balance, K-Swiss, Asics, all types of shoes there. So stop in and make sure you tell them Galvin from the Mike Calta Show sent
I
you.
would eat a pickle right now.
Yeah? What's your go-to pickle?
Like a good old straight Vlasic.
Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Something the stork would deliver.
Yeah, I like it.
You like,
I like
sweet pickles?
No.
Really?
Don't like sweet pickles. Don't like those
Love
butter
sweet
pickles.
pickles. I don't like
if
butter
you,
ones.
You give me a hamburger and I'm putting some pickles on it. It doesn't matter. But I like a nice little sphere, little spear.
Yeah, it's weird because I used to love the mini dills.
Yeah.
They used to sell those. I don't find those very often anymore. Now they're all cut into spears or they're the giant pickles
Yeah.
too
that are
big.
like, they're like a billy club almost. I'm like,
They are,
bro.
hey,
You know
I'm
what
not
else I don't-
comfortable.
yeah, I feel like somebody has to be pushing my head down when I'm eating them.
You know what else I
Weird.
don't like? A gherkin.
You don't like
Not a,
gherkins?
no, especially if I get a charcuterie plate with a little gherkin
I
on
was
it.
just about to say I do like it with the charcuterie. I
Yeah,
like some
yeah.
olives on there, some gherkins. Yeah.
Olives I'll eat all day, but
Yeah.
don't put no gherkins in.
I've been into the spicy pickles lately, where it's in the garlic and the fire oil or
and
whatever.
they put the
that one company
tree branches in there.
Yeah, that local company that put Pete's Pickles out of business.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
making they're out of business too. I heard.
Oh.
The
Was
ones
it the Chill Dill?
Chill Dill. I heard
Yeah.
they're not in
Pickles tough game.
pickle game. Maybe I need to come back.
Yeah, you
Maybe I
never
need
got
to
it.
bring it
Please.
back.
Never
we
got
need
in.
more pickles, Mike.
It won't be a comeback. Never got in. Department of Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg had a news conference yesterday where he announced that within 6 months, airlines will be required to comply with new rules, which will require cash refunds for cancellation and long delays as an expansion of passenger rights. Here's how it's going to work. Passengers will be entitled to a refund if their flight is canceled or significantly changed, and they don't have to accept alternative transportation or travel credits. This includes airlines changing your itinerary before the day of your trip. The delays will cover delays covered would be more than 3 hours for domestic flights and more than 6 hours for international flights.
Wow.
This includes tickets purchased directly from airlines, travel agents, and third-party sites like Expedia or Travelocity. You get the refund if you don't take the latter, delayed or rescheduled flights. So if your flight is canceled and they're able to put you on a flight next morning, if you opt to take that, that's accepting alternative travel. This is basically to save travelers from having to haggle and chase down compensation if they need to bail on a flight because of a delay or a cancellation. They do have to give you a refund in cash. So no travel vouchers within 7 days. The DOT is requiring airlines to give cash refunds on luggage if your bags are lost and not delivered to you within 12 hours.
What do you get there? What do you get? A refund?
You get cash. Yeah, cash refunds on that. And new rules also force airlines to refund you on extra services you specifically paid for and didn't get, like Wi-Fi, premium seat selection, and in-flight entertainment.
So my other thing about this is name another transportation secretary in the history of time.
Yeah.
But Pete Buttigieg has been all over TV, which
Yeah.
leads me to believe he'll be the next vice presidential Democratic candidate at some point.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's been. I mean, I know there's a lot going on with the travel industry right now as well, but he's been very visible for somebody who you'd think, when are we going to see this guy?
Well, he's also gay, so that puts a spotlight on him as well because he's a gay politician, and that was a big thing about him running for president and stuff.
For president,
and but then his name's out there, and you associate it, and that's why we hear about him. But also, one of the biggest things that I know about him is that they had a big conference about transportation and all this stuff, and he limoed his bike to a couple blocks away and took his bike out of the trunk and rode his bike.
That. Can't get caught doing that.
It's like, come on, dude.
Cameras everywhere. You're gonna get caught.
And he's definitely got to make the rounds now because when all that stuff happened in Palestine, Ohio, he was not there to help with that train wreck.
But he was helping.
Michael?
He just wasn't going there.
Nah, you got to go there.
Listen to me.
You got to go there. You have American citizens dying and getting poisoned.
I'm not going to go get the guy that get poisoned.
That's why you're not Secretary of Transportation. You know what I mean? That's his job.
All this stuff with the planes, the airline's just going to jack their prices up to compensate.
For sure.
We get screwed in the end anyways.
It's not a great thing, but at least now you have an option if you feel like you're getting screwed.
Your $300 flight now costs $600.
Yep. Yeah. Listen, 15-minute cities is the future, man. We're not going to be traveling anywhere.
Can I just say the most pretentious thing that I'm going to?
Of course.
And I say a lot of pretentious things.
If you pay attention to the...
Oh, is that what...
For those of you that...
those of us.
Oh, no, it's worse than that.
Oh, no.
I have to go to L.A. Next month, and I'm dreading flying coach. I can't remember the last time I flew coach on an airplane. Now, keep in mind, you people who are driving to work right now to go do a real job like tile a roof or work on a yard or sanitation or maybe the junk jockeys, those kind of people right now, you're like, shut up, fat, lazy son of a bitch. I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
I'm a big dude. I haven't sat in a coach seat in such a long time. Like, I don't remember the last time I flew in a coach seat.
Germany.
Why? Yeah, I mean that was probably it, but that
Only
was
one
also
way,
a one-off.
On the way
Yeah,
back.
sure, it was only one way.
Way back, you upgraded.
And it was a one-off because I had no choice there. I didn't do the travel plans.
Who are you sitting next to, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, that's where it's going to be fine because it's going to be me, Juliana, and Amanda,
okay. Yeah.
with Juliana in the middle. So I'll have the room, but I'm just, I'm not looking forward to a 5-hour flight. Sitting there.
Is it sold out? What's the reason?
It's insane. It's if we were to go first class, it'd be an extra $4,000 per person.
Wow,
that's just insane. I watched a guy the other day. He's he's a multimillionaire, and he was flying. He was flying on like a regular passenger jet instead of private, and people were giving him a hard time. And he goes, "Do you know how much it costs to fly private?" He goes, "I'm going on a 2-hour trip. This would cost me $40,000 if I flew on a private jet.
Wow.
Now, if I'm going with 5 other people and we're splitting it, okay, that's not such a big deal." He goes, "But to spend $45,000 to fly 2 hours, he goes, that's why I'm rich.
Yeah.
Because I save my money." But I'm telling you right now, this is going to be. I'm going to have scoliosis issues.
Oh, no.
I'm going to claustrophobia.
Sciatica.
I
Get
don't
one of
know.
those patches from Spanish.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
I gave him
my
one.
God, I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't, yeah.
What's that, 3-hour flight?
5.
5-hour flight?
5.
Yeah. I mean, are the seats that much bigger?
Yes. And you get on first, and you don't have to deal with people. It's ridiculous.
Which that still does not make any sense because I know they do it opposite overseas where they board the plane
From the back.
to front.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
which
how we
makes-
do it here.
No, we don't. You
Yeah, we
just said
do.
you get on first.
Yeah, but not first class. First class gets to get on whenever they want. But
Yeah.
that's only
And no,
gets
we do not. We do it from front to back.
No, you go from back to front.
No, they don't.
They do the different zones, but I don't know what the zones are necessarily because they do that and they do a bunch of different stuff because military, people with children, this, that, and then we're boarding
Chair,
zone
yeah.
1. And,
Yeah, but I
But
mean,
yeah,
like
they go
when
front to back.
they go front to back.
Yes.
See, Carmen,
you've
admittedly,
never
it's
been a
been so
coach.
long.
He's not in
Right.
Gen Pop. He doesn't know these
Right.
things.
They go front to back, which makes no sense at all. You go back to front.
Yeah.
I think I flew, where did I fly? Into Key West or something, and it was a small plane, and I was in the back, and then they opened the door in the back, and I was like, what's up
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Who's in the front? Who's in the back? We don't know. It's a topsy-turvy world.
But then you have to go down the stairs and walk across the tarmac. Oh my God.
Plus, you have to help push the plane.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to get hit by another plane.
By the way, speaking of the Secretary of Transportation, you say you don't know anyone's before. I'm going to give you 3 names. You tell me.
All right.
And this was under Biden as well. So right before Pete Buttigieg, this person was the Transportation Secretary. Was it James Bangfield, Lana Hurdle, or Daniel Cormerton?
I've never heard of any of those people. Say, what was the first name again?
James Bangfield, Lana Hurdle, or Daniel Comerton?
Comerton, I think, plays for the Rays.
And
Okay.
Lana Hurdle.
Was
I
he
know
in
is a porn
transportation
star.
prior to that?
No, I don't.
Bangfield?
James Bangfield.
Bangfield.
You say Bangfield? You say Bangfield?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to go
Take
with
a
Lana.
guess.
I'm
You're
going
going to go with Lana? Joe?
Bangfield.
Bangfield? Carmen?
I'm going with the lady.
Lana?
Yep.
Lana Del Rey.
2 say Lana, 3 say Bangfield. It was Lana.
It was?
Yeah, it was Lana.
What is her
I
name?
know.
But Lana Hurdle.
Lana.
Yeah.
And the worst
Transportation.
part, she was really meek. They called her Hurdle with Turtle.
Wait.
That's about buses.
Of course, weak ass Joe goes with a woman.
Yeah. Figures.
I went
Oh,
with
he
the
did
woman.
go with a woman.
I went with the woman.
He went with Bangfield. Carmen and
No, I'm
Mike.
talking
Joe
Joe
Biden.
Biden.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I got you, Joe.
Gotcha.
I thought he meant Joe.
I'm just always insulting Joe. Yeah, of course. He went with a woman and then a finuch.
Joe, I was talking about the president.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not you.
Not you.
Not you.
All right.
Speaking of the president, President Biden signed a provision that could ban TikTok, but it won't happen in 2024 before the election. TikTok says it's unconstitutional. We talked about that yesterday. He said he was going to sign it as soon as it came to him. So.
Yeah, but he's not going to sign it because he needs TikTok to hit all the young people for the election.
He signed a provision that could ban TikTok.
Yeah, it's all garbage.
The money to Ukraine and stuff is tied into it.
98 billion that's tied in.
Yeah.
Do you have any audio of him?
I do right now.
Good.
President Joe Biden had another teleprompter goof at the conference yesterday. After he said 4 more years, he was supposed to pause so everybody could chant 4 more years. 4 more years. What did Joe do? He read pause. Yeah, we have audio of him doing.
I'm Ron Burgundy.
Yeah, it's exactly. Stay classy, San Francisco. Here is President Joe Biden accidentally saying pause. Here we go.
Imagine what we can do next. 4 more years. Pause. 4 more years. 4 more years.
Pause.
4 more years.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh, no.
That's just embarrassing.
Yeah,
that is just
that's our
embarrassing.
president.
That's our, yep.
That's the guy that talks to other foreign leaders to cut deals and pause.
Dude, when they were showing him in that classroom in Tampa and he shuffled across the room, he looks like one of those sea crabs you see.
Yeah, the Boston Dynamics shuffle. Do you have the sign of the cross thing that he did?
Oh no.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was that?
He's at an abortion speech and he makes the sign of the cross during an abortion speech, which is anti.
But he said it not during abortion. Like somebody said, oh, no, I was watching it. And I'm making it up. It wasn't, but he said something about Trump, and he went, "Well, let's hope not." And he went and he did the sign of the cross.
Yeah, but still, I mean, you're showing the world how much you talk out of both sides of your mouth. You know what I mean? Get it together, bro.
I know. It's so funny you said it because I noticed that while I was watching. Yeah. I went, he just did the sign of the cross.
It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's a very old man thing to do, too.
Yeah, it is.
The NFL draft kicks off tonight at 8 p.m. on ESPN, ABC, ESPN's app. Prospects from all over the globe have gone under the microscope of league evaluators over the past few months as teams hope to find the next cornerstones of their respective organization before the first round kicks off on April 25th. While the number 1 overall pick seems to be a foregone conclusion with Caleb Williams going to the Chicago Bears, there's still plenty of intriguing storylines in round 1. Will quarterbacks be taken with the top 4 picks for the first time in NFL history? Will a defensive player actually be shut out of the top 10? And what kind of trades will unfold as clubs get aggressive toward improving their roster? Your Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the 26th pick in the draft.
I'm very excited.
Are you? What do you think we're going to go after?
What's that?
What do you think we're going to go after?
We're going to go after a running back for sure.
Oh, I don't know.
In the first round? No way.
No way. way. That's what I was saying. No way. I just wanted to see if you guys were on it.
I want the biggest, baddest lineman that's on the board.
Yeah. Well, they're not going to get him at 23.
Get a center,
26.
get a
26.
edge rusher, lineman.
Oh, I
lineman.
love
That's all I want.
love edge rushers.
The trenches. Build the trenches.
Yeah, I don't think at this point it really does, where we're picking and where what's available at that point. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
We're not getting any future quarterbacks. We're not getting any major stars.
We don't need any quarterbacks, right? We got the Mayfield.
Yeah, but the Mayfield's got what, 3 years max left in his thing.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
He's getting older.
I hope they get a receiver at some point.
Yeah, because you're going to have to
replace
take over Evans and
Mike Evans in here in the near future.
Well, and the Bucks have such a young team too. They've got a lot of young guys, but also I'm not always, sold on the first guy or the top guys. Whatever.
No.
There's a lot of times
Bus.
but there's a lot of times where the guy in the fourth round becomes one of the best guys.
Sure.
It's unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, look at what's his name? Who San Francisco? Purdy. Purdy was
Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant. And
Last guy
in the
picked.
Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
you never know.
Yep.
How about this? An Oklahoma man is facing up to 12 years in prison for having ammunition in his carry-on bag at a Turks and Caicos airport, according to GoFundMe page for his family. Ryan and Valerie Watson, the parents of 2 young children, were flying home from their island vacation where they were celebrating, and on April 12th, when they were arrested at the airport, they had their lives turned upside down when they were when they tried to return home, as local airport security found 4 rounds of ammunition unknowingly left in a duffel bag from a deer hunting trip. It was not noticed by TSA when leaving America. Now they are facing a legal system that is unfamiliar, daunting, and expensive, that operates differently than American justice system. What kind of idiot leaves some ammunition in their bag and just goes to the airport? Ooh,
That is pretty dumb.
All right, let's not be so harsh.
I'm sorry.
People make mistakes.
Who would do that? What kind of moron?
So
But
I
also-
flew to Las Vegas with my father when Juliana was born. We went away. Juliana was born in
You said I got to get out of here.
January. No, she came with us.
Did you fly first class?
We did, yeah. I got to the hotel and I opened my backpack that I carried on, and I opened a pocket looking for something, and there was a full box of 410 shotgun shells in there. And my father looked at me and goes, "What are you, stupid?" I go, I didn't know they were in there. And I took them out, and then when I took them out, there were some loose ones in the other pocket. Now, every time I go on a trip, I have to go through every pocket of every bag that I have to make sure there's not something in there.
Didn't you do it before where you had a knife in one as well?
I've got knives on, but you know what's weird is I have one of those multi-tool things that has a very tiny knife on it, but it's got a screwdriver on it.
Yeah.
And they always take that away from me. I go, what am I going to do with that? The knife is this big; it wouldn't even penetrate anything.
Yeah, but it's good to empty shotgun shells and make a big.
Look, I'm telling you right now, that was dumb, and now it made me. And this is the second time that happened to me. The first time, I was staying at we were doing a fill the Mayflower for Thanksgiving, where I lived in a Mayflower truck, and you had to come and fill the Mayflower with food. And then
Did you have a kazoo?
No, dude, I'm telling you, I had to live in the goddamn thing for a week. And then I left from the day before Thanksgiving from that spot to the airport to go on a trip, and I had a gun in my wash kit that I had with me in the Mayflower thing for protection. And I got out of the car and started walking to the airport, and I was like, "Oh my god! Now I know why idiots bring guns on, because to my wash kit, it's a little 9mm. You know what I mean? I ordered 380 at the time." And I forgot about it, So
What'd you do? It? Did you declare it?
No, I didn't get in the airport. I was in the parking lot.
You just shot it into the air.
Yeah, and I said it's empty.
Empty it out, and then just hide it so no kids can find it.
Yeah, and then I got it when I came back.
Yeah,
I put it back in my car, obviously, and locked it up. But man, can you imagine, 100 more steps and I'd have been in jail.
But how about this? So America, the TSA, we didn't catch it going out, and then they catch it coming in. So it's like, you made a mistake, we made a mistake. Now they're over, and it's gonna be a whole thing.
It should be, if you both made mistakes and let you go through it, they go, all right, you got one on this
Right.
one. We'll let you go.
Didn't you forget the gun at Disney the one time too?
I didn't forget it, Gio. I put
He
it on.
left without it. He forgot.
Yeah.
He forgot.
I put it.
What's the definition of forgetting?
Dude.
I responsibly put it high up on top of the refrigerator so that the kids couldn't get it because they were little, and then I checked out without it.
Oh,
I didn't forget it. I checked out without it.
you're going strapped into the Magic Kingdom.
And then they said, swarm. Route 402. He's got a gun.
I had to go to the front desk and I had to say, hey, I checked out of the room and I left something in it. And they were like, okay. And I go, I need to get in there. I left my gun in there. And she goes, okay. And then she goes in the back and she comes back out. And then she waits and she came out and I go, okay, I know something's going on. What's going on? And she's like, well, you're not allowed to have a gun on the Disney property. And in order to get it, we have to have a sheriff go get it with you. And I went, okay, understandable. So then
Dildo gun. It was a dildo gun.
Yeah.
sheriff came and we walked to the room to get it. And I said, here, it's clear. And I showed him. He goes, yeah, I don't care. And I go, well, what's the big deal? And he said, it's Disney. He's a retired sheriff. He didn't even work. And he goes, it happens all the time. And he said, just for insurance reasons and, protection, they make me go with it. But because now they're aware of it, so it becomes their responsibility. But yeah, I mean, sometimes you got. I mean, part of having that responsibility is being responsible.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
yeah, like leaving it behind in the hotel room.
Matter of
Very responsible. Speaking of guns, officials are offering a $20,000 reward in the case of a young dolphin that was found shot to death on a Louisiana beach.
Scumbags.
Yeah, you're something's wrong with you
For
if
a
you're shooting a dolphin.
Shoot a tuna. You don't shoot a dolphin.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't know what would possess you to do that.
You're a scumbag.
Yeah, you're a psychopath. Is what you are. Yeah, and you're going to eventually move on to humans. Like if you're killing a dolphin with a gun, if you're shooting a dolphin, you're practicing to become more psychotic.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's wild.
I can't believe who would kill Flipper, man. Flipper was so nice.
I have a hot or not for you guys.
Yes. Is it a dolphin?
It is an interesting hot or not because this is not really has anything to do with the crime. Nope. It's just an interesting story, and I want you to figure out whether this girl's hot or not. A Minnesota couple started dating after the woman ordered food and asked the Grubhub driver to go out on a date.
What?
Yeah. Don't get excited, Grubhub drivers. It's probably not going to happen to you, but I know what you're thinking. Come on in. Pay for the pizza. Now they're getting married next year. 25-year-old Hannah Bullerman said, it was unlike me. I still can't believe that I did it, but it was just a visceral feeling in my stomach. He just had kind eyes. So she decided to ask him out, and now they're getting married next year. They've been dating for a couple years. They're from Minnesota. She is 25 years old. Her name is Hannah Bullerman. She's asking out the Grubhub driver, Mike Calta, hot or not?
No way. He's not hot. She's not hot. They're just two nerds.
Okay. Two nerds, not hot. GL, what do you think?
Grubhub Hannah? No. Not hot.
Grub Hannah?
Yeah.
I feel like they had a very Comic-Con connection.
Oh.
You look like a fat nerd. I'm a fat nerd. You want to do fat nerd stuff together?
Yeah.
All right, so that's two not hot. Spanish, where do you sit?
I'm going to go hot.
You're gonna say
Hannah,
hot?
I like the name Hannah.
Yeah?
Hot, yeah.
Hannahs are usually hot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And crazy.
And crazy.
If she was DoorDash, I'd probably go hot.
But Grubhub's
Grubhub,
bad?
no
Yeah.
way.
By the way, Hannah Gatsby really put a wrench in that. Hannahs are usually hot. Carmen, what do you got?
See, everything about this is telling me it's not hot.
Minnesota,
But-
Grubhub.
Did it say what she ordered?
Minnesota.
Did not say what she ordered.
But the fact that this is a viral news story means that she's hot. Everyone is shocked by this.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting take. All right, so we're split right down the middle. Carmen and Spanish say hot.
Yeah.
Gio and Mike say not hot. Pap, show me Grubhub. She's hot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for this big.
Yeah.
for the
And they're
game.
both
He doesn't have kind eyes.
No.
Yeah, he does. Look at that smile.
Damn, lucky him.
By the way, let me point out something. Joe, could you do me a favor?
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Go to
Joe.
the email that I sent you and read it to me.
Uh-oh.
Read the description.
I hope that's not even them.
Oh, you blew it.
I hope that's a couple
Just
from the
read-
next story.
Just read what
Oh,
it says.
God.
Scroll down to pick with baseball field in background.
Okay, now can you put that picture back up? Are they playing baseball on ice?
They could. They could. Who knows?
Is that a baseball field?
You know?
Oh, no.
Who knows?
Oh, yeah, she looks hot. Hey,
Hot.
Hey, we got both. We got both.
he does have kind eyes.
He told you.
You just saw
Kind
that.
eyes and she's hot.
Yeah.
She's very
In
pretty.
front of the baseball field.
I couldn't tell by the other picture.
You know, I
What
could
do
tell by
have to
both.
do? What do I have to do? What do I have to do?
Be patient.
It's Joe. I can't save the pictures because they're web file thing,
I
whatever.
know.
So I try and give you the most description I possibly can, and I don't want Eagle Eye Cherry over here seeing the pictures whenever you pull them
Great
up.
band.
That's
You know?
that's part of the issue.
I know, but
it's our
scroll
fault.
down
Yeah.
to the
I
pic
got
with
a
the
solution.
baseball field in the
I
background.
couldn't see it.
It's all
I got
right.
a solution.
See, you're wearing giant glasses.
No, I couldn't see it because I couldn't make it big enough.
Oh,
I got a solution.
Hillbone TV.
I'm going to put a new monitor in here, and you'll have direct access to that monitor, so you could airdrop the picture to the monitor.
Oh. So
Then
I'm
it
taking
won't
over
be on
Joe's
both-
job?
No,
I can
Exactly.
do it.
No,
I
it
can
won't be
do
on
it.
both.
No, you're
TV.
going to do it in
It won't
here
be on
for
Bone
us.
TV.
Right. Well, Joe can still put it on Bone TV.
You can
send
still
to
screw
him.
it up for Bone TV?
Yes. We don't care about that.
Fear not. I'll still screw it up.
Yeah.
I'm going to put another monitor in here. We'll keep it up there, and you can go, show me the money, and put it up there. And we'll look.
Yeah.
But again,
Oh.
like Galvin already said, so now he's doing Joe's job.
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
I
not Joe's
volunteer.
job. Joe's job is to do Bone TV. That's just showing a picture.
Either way, we'll figure it out because we're a good team and we work well together.
Clearly not.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
we do.
Everybody
it's
thinks
just
everything's Joe's team.
read the simple directions.
Everything thinks what?
Carmen said everything is it thinks it's Joe.
I
Joe
just
is-
No,
said
but we're-
exactly what Galvin said.
We're
so-
a
Okay, so you
good
both
team.
know.
We work well together. No, I do it right, and then he screws it up.
We're all,
I mean,
we're all
I
learning to work
literally
together.
wrote it out for him.
Right.
Scroll down to the one with the baseball field in the background.
Yeah.
And they don't play baseball on ice.
But in his defense, if he can't,
he can
if-
see it right there
but
on
if
that
he
monitor.
can't
It's big
s-
enough.
But if
Stop
he can't
it.
scroll down on that computer
No,
because
not that
Gio
one,
will
that
see
one.
it. No, I know,
No,
but
don't
he's
see
got to
it.
use that one.
Don't blame me. I'm not looking
He
over
can
there.
get it
You are
ready.
looking over there
You definitely
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
You've sandbagged me before.
numerous times. Numerous times.
So
You are a
it's-
sandbagger.
It's my fault that Joe can't do his job correct. That's what we're going with.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying if he can't scroll down to that photo on that big monitor because you sometimes sneak a peek, that's why he had the ice photo. You understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Do you feel bad about outing him for peeing outside?
Yeah.
That's why
No.
you're.
Wow.
Today he has
No,
to like
do
make
you?
up for it. Yeah.
This is the
No.
makeup call.
It was an awkward car ride home.
I mean, I think.
Well, the good thing is this is the first time it's happened.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure it'll never happen again.
No, definitely not.
Totally fine. Sour Patch Kids flavored Oreo cookies are coming.
Stop.
If that's something that sounds good to you, they hit store shelves nationwide on May 6th.
but how could they be sour?
Sour
and then,
Patch, the filling is going to be the Sour Patch filling, and then the chocolate cookie. I guess chocolate. I don't even know. Yeah,
I don't know how to feel. Right?
No,
That doesn't
like-
feel good.
That's like they have the Sour Patch Kid cereal. That sounds
Yeah.
awful. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the sour stuff. So.
Nah, me either. I used to be when I was a kid when Warheads came out, but now it just hurts my mouth. You know what I
It
mean?
makes my fillings vibrate.
You're so right,
That
dude.
can't be good.
It can't be good.
Today is National Telephone Day.
Hey.
Joe, you have your phone with you?
I do.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
I got my iPhone 8 with the home button still.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What
rocking
do
it.
you said the other day, you were like, I guess I have to get a new phone.
I do. Because every time, you know how you have to do the updates in the App Store?
It just doesn't update anymore.
They do, but every time I update, even if it's just 2 apps that update, I have to turn it off and wait 15 minutes to turn it back on to do the reset, or else I don't get phone calls. I can't text. Yeah.
I just thought, are you going to the meeting today?
The luncheon, I wasn't because it's take your kid to work day. Do
That's
you
what
want
the
to go?
meeting's for.
I
Yeah.
don't know. No, it's not. That's not the only reason.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be
You geared
that.
towards- yeah.
That's what
where
it
they
is.
have it set up for
Yeah.
kids and stuff.
For
So it's
people to
not
bring
like
their
there's going to be
kids.
anything important, but you can get some food.
Why? What do you got?
I was deciding whether or not I was going to go.
I could be your kid for today.
What's the food?
That I don't know. JoJo would know.
Yeah.
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope not Sour Patch Kids.
Probably some sort of either Italian or Mexican.
Yeah.
That's
All
what
I
they-
know is whatever they're doing for dessert, it's going to be amazing because they've been stepping up their cake game hardcore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You didn't eat the cake last time?
I never eat cake.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Dessert at a work luncheon.
Yes.
Normal people?
No, it's a bad look.
Stop it.
It's a bad look.
Hello? You're live on the air.
Uh-oh.
We have a very important question.
Okay.
What will the food be today for the luncheon?
Que pasa?
Told you.
What is that?
Mexican pasta.
Are you saying pasta or pasta?
Oh, God. Que pasa?
Que pasa. Que pasa. So it's
Not-
Mexican food.
Not que pasta.
Pasta.
No, sorry,
like-
not today.
like-
but yes, Mexican food today.
Ask her
Okay.
what's dessert.
I'm not.
It's very
Nobody.
good.
Nobody wants a dessert at a lunch
Yeah,
meeting.
yeah, they do.
Flan. Oh. There you
No
go.
flan.
Aw.
I have like cookies and cupcakes and stuff.
Garbage.
Hey, JoJo, I don't know if she can hear me. If you can let them know, I just looked at K Pasa's menu, but I can't because it's blocked by CMG. Apparently, they have something crazy on there that I'm not allowed to see.
They don't want you ordering tacos during work hours.
Unbelievable.
I guess not. Can
All
you
right.
say hi to everybody? Okay.
She said
yeah, will
no?
you be
She just
coming?
deny us?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, beautiful.
Is it weird that you asked to get a little peek the other day?
What?
Oh my god.
What? What?
You know.
Oh no! Don't say it in front of the kid.
Oh, sorry.
I
Yeah,
told him.
and it wasn't the kid; it was JoJo.
Yeah.
Made
I
him
told
sound
him
like
when
he's
I,
on the Dr. Phil.
I was FaceTiming you, and I said, "Would it kill you to show a,
A little nip slip.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and your response was, you don't want to see this. And I thought, do you ladies really think that? Because the answer is yes. We always want to see it.
Yeah.
Really, like for all of them? Some
Yeah,
of
like
them are.
even my wife, who I've been married to for 22 years, if I'm on FaceTime with her and she just went boop, I'd be like, woo, it would make my day.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, if we were married, that would.
No, a non-married nipple is 100 times better than a married nipple.
Well, no. I mean, I can't. You're married.
Yeah.
I can't show you mine.
No, I didn't really expect you to do it, but if you did do it, it's way more exciting.
Yeah, K-Passes.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
I don't like JoJo with
I'm not
morals.
showing him.
All right.
Bring your kid to work.
You tell her, Everly.
This is what happens at work.
Oh, what are you, crazy? Yes. Why you don't want him to show him? Yes.
Can you say nip slip? Show him. I love it.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey.
Are you coming today?
Yeah, I am now.
Okay.
I got the kid on my side.
You definitely do, I guess.
All right, que pasa?
All right, que pasa?
All right.
Oh my God.
This kid's wonderful.
How do you tell
Look
the
what
kid
you
no?
did.
Yeah.
Listen, if you need somebody to read a new mean tweets, apparently she'll
Oh, I threatened
She'll
my
help you
daughter
out
with
with
that
that.
last night, and she did not flinch. I said, "Hey, will you?" I go, "Remember when I took you to meet Benson Boone, and you got to hang out, and I had to stand there for an hour and a half at his stupid concert?" And she goes, "Yeah." I go, "Will you do mean tweets for me?" She goes, "No." I go, "Fine, I'm gonna have Everly do it." She goes, "That's actually a good idea."
Oh my God.
All right, we'll see you in K Pasa later.
Hey, tell
Hold
JoJo
on.
there's
All
only
right.
one way to stop her from chanting that.
Hey, yeah, Galvin said there's only one way to stop her from chanting that.
Show him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everly.
We'll see about that.
I'll check my text.
Show him.
Show him.
Show him. Show him.
She's dancing.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye. That kid's great.
That was the very first thing I did when I put up security cameras. I told my wife, I go, I can see it on my phone. You ought to flash a little something.
Yeah. Every once
She
in a
did?
while. Oh,
She did?
really?
Oh, of course she did. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna text her.
Well, she's not on your security camera. JoJo, I know you're listening. I'll check my text for whenever you. So, speaking of, I was going to say something bad, but I won't. That's because she's not. Billie Eilish calls masturbation, quote, an enormous part of my life and a huge help for me.
Oh,
she adds that, quote, I should have a PhD in masturbation.
Wow.
She says that she regularly masturbates in front of a mirror, saying, quote, partly because it's hot, but it also makes me have such a raw, deep connection to myself and my body, and I have a love for my body that I have not really ever had. Yeah, good for you, Billie Eilish.
I like it.
Oh.
She got some airbags on her, man.
Yeah.
That's the worst picture ever. Their face.
That's always her face,
Yeah.
though, right? Isn't that like her thing? She always just looks miserable.
Yeah, but not when she's doing the O face.
There is a video of her where she falls down into her bed.
Yep.
And
I know exactly what you're talking
her
about.
boobs move for the next 3 minutes, and she just looks like, this is what I have to deal with. But yeah, good grief. I got to tell you, when she first came out, I was like, what is this weirdo looking?
Yeah.
But she's as she's aged, she looks much better.
Oh, I still think she's kind of weird looking.
Yeah,
but,
she's weird looking, but maybe we're just more used to it, I guess.
Did you see the other quote that she had yesterday?
Oh, yeah, I did.
About the, which I don't know how you want to say that.
I'm just going to read what she said. She said that she likes she wants a,
There you go.
Yeah.
she wants to have a vagina in her face, is what she said. And to which I wrote ditto.
Well, and she's referring to her song called
Yeah, her song.
Lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
K-Pasa.
yeah, I don't know if they're serving that today at the bring your kid to work day.
Oh, that's right.
I got something going on right now on my phone line. My daughter is listening on her way to school and texting me that she wants to go to bring your kid to work day.
Yeah, to get out of school.
Get out of school.
Yeah.
She's no dummy.
No, she is no dummy.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go get her. think I'm gonna go take her out of school. My wife's gonna be so mad if I do that.
Richard Simmons does not want Pauly Shore to do a movie about him. That's so great. He says, quote, I'm in talks with a major studio to create my own biopic with some help. Wait for this movie. Don't have Pauly Shore do this.
Not you.
Yeah.
It didn't. I saw the clip of Pauly Shore. It did not look great.
It looked like he put it together on a late night show, like it was a sketch. Like
SNL.
he was on, like he was on with Jimmy Fallon, and they did. Hey, Pauly Shore is going to play.
Yeah.
It looked like Pauly Shore. It looked in the mirror one day and was like, "Ugh, I look like Richard Simmons."
Right.
And then he was like, "Let me capitalize."
Because he's way too old for it,
and he's trying to be all serious, and he's not great at that.
No.
Like, it was bad.
You know who's going to play Richard Simmons in the movie? Kate McKinnon. And she'll be great at it.
Probably. Or just have Daniel Radcliffe. He already played Weird Al. It's the same wig.
I love that movie. Did you see that movie?
Yeah,
I thought it was like a just nice creative
It's
thing.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I love Pauly Shore, but you're not a serious actor, dude.
He looks like they shaved down an orangutan and put a sparkly tank top on him. That's weird.
If you're hosting SNL, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's
that'd
great.
be hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would go viral. Right. Yeah. Owen Wilson reportedly turned down $12 million to star in a movie about O.J. Simpson, about the trial. He says he turned it down because it suggested that O.J. was innocent.
Yeah.
O.J.'s innocent. O.J.'s innocent. Give me $12 million. I'll keep saying,
That's what I'm
screaming from the
saying.
rooftop.
Like, what?
Yeah, but you got to think of the repercussions on your career.
Yeah,
And
but
what year it was that Owen Wilson got that. You know what I mean? If he's not feeling super confident.
After that,
plus he's already super rich.
Right. He's got plenty of money and he's doing all kind of stuff. So.
And plus, if OJ comes out one day and OJ would likely be doing, I killed him. I killed them both. You know, now you're like, I just made a movie.
Not going to happen now. He's dead.
K Posse, you say?
K Posse.
K Posse. Colt Ford, which you picked up on the
took an emergency pick,
died twice after suffering a heart attack earlier this month.
Double points.
He said, quote, the Lord had more for me to do. More country rap.
Yeah, baby.
I have to make more music and hopefully some more differences to make in people's lives.
You know why he had a heart attack? Because he saw how much money Jelly Roll made last year.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it.
Speaking of making money, Caitlin Clark's historic shoe deal isn't historic enough for Dave Portnoy. The Barstool Sports founder claimed that the Indiana Fever's #1 pick overall is getting screwed with her 8-year, $28 million deal with Nike that includes a signature shoe. He says if people want to complain about Caitlin Clark getting screwed, complain about this. 8-year, $28 million is stealing, Portnoy posted on his Twitter. 8 years, $80 million minimum is her worth, and that's probably too cheap. I hope she got an early opt-out if they don't pay up when she blows through this deal.
Yeah, but so this is my question, though, is she's hot right now.
Yeah.
So in 8 years, like,
who knows?
Right.
You know what I mean?
She could be huge. She could be even bigger. She could be nobody.
In what capacity will
she
she be bigger?
That's
what is
yeah,
it?
like,
what is the chance for her to be bigger at what?
If she goes into the WNBA, this is all if, and I'm saying this is probably not going to happen. But if she goes into the WNBA gets that kick that they need, they turn around, they become huge.
Yeah.
The NBA was down until Jordan got in there. When Jordan came in and Jordan brought NBA to where it is.
How dare you compare the two?
But I'm saying
it takes one person
like the
to really.
NBA
you can do
wasn't
it.
as
It
big
has
as
a
it
star,
was.
and I'm not comparing them.
God.
Although, listen, she's great.
She's great.
College
but
women sports. She's the did the best, whatever. So in the WNBA, if she does something, more likely 8 years from now we go, she's a question on Jeopardy that nobody gets.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They said right now she has the her
Stand by, Gio.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, speaking of money.
Here we go, Bone Fam. The Bone Bonus. Sponsored by Farrah and Farrah, Tampa's accident attorneys. FarrahandFarrah.com. This hour's Bone Bonus keyword is
Fortune. This hour's keyword is fortune. Head over to the 1025 The Bone.
After Galvin's favorite comedian, Fortune Feimster.
That's right. I write all of them. Head over to the Bone app now and enter Fortune before 15 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours. Good luck.
Fortune.
Yes. That's it. Get it in there. What were you saying, Gio?
I was saying she's got one of the highest selling jerseys in all of sports.
Yeah.
They said that she outsold the entire Dallas Cowboys roster
People
for an entire year.
People like to be
Trends.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Trends.
Sure, people like to be trendy.
Because what's his name? That played for Jacksonville for a hot minute.
Tebow.
The quarterback. Yeah, Tebow.
Tim Tebow.
Tebow
Yeah.
was the highest selling. All his over is Tebow.
I also read a very interesting article about people who are buying the jerseys. They said if you look at the amount of jerseys in circulation as opposed to how many were bought, it's a staggering difference. So who's actually buying the jerseys?
Well, the jerseys haven't been shipped out.
Yeah,
yet.
they're
Remember
on
we
back
did
order.
that story. They're on way back.
no,
order
I didn't
stuff.
remember that.
Yeah, so they're on back order. So that may be the case, or they may just be hyping it up. I don't know. Yeah,
For a WNBA player now, that nobody's ever done that. Like it's not even close. You know?
Spanish. Can I say something?
Yeah.
You look extra handsome today.
Oh man,
This is the second time I said that today.
what's happening?
Jesus.
Like an hour ago, you said
Something's
ashtray
bad.
mustache.
Mustache.
Right,
face
but
looked
I don't.
horrible.
Yeah.
But you're taking that as an insult.
he has his glasses on now.
How about this? Let me change ashtray to salt and pepper. Is that better?
Okay, yeah.
But ashtray looks more like ashtray. It
Yeah,
looks like it's
yeah.
got a little black little ash in there.
I will say, thanks to your guys' abuse, I've cut down on cigarette smoking quite a bit. So thank
Yeah,
you.
you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's almost over.
Yeah.
It's
almost
not
over,
only
but-
gross, but it's obviously bad for you.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no redeeming qualities to
I agree.
cigarettes.
I
yeah.
agree, but I appreciate all of your help, and yeah, thank you.
Can I
So-
tell you something? I don't want to make you feel bad.
You
but
won't.
It might make you feel bad. It's not an insult. You still look
Okay.
handsome. Mariah put up a picture yesterday.
Okay,
It looks so goddamn hot.
she is hot.
I almost wanted to write her and go, you should give Spanish another chance.
Yeah, it's all right.
You should. You don't want to do that, or you do?
I mean, yeah, like I still have a lot of feelings for her, but she.
I
is
feel
doing
like you
her
guys
thing.
would have been a good couple.
We were.
It
a
was
good
just
couple.
a bad time in your
Yeah.
life. But I
Well-
feel like you leveled out a little bit.
Yeah,
And maybe you should get another chance.
yeah, but that's up to her. I'm not going to force.
She's so
anything.
hot that I want you to go out with her.
Yeah. I do think she's hot, but I really enjoyed her company more than anything. She's pretty awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Back to ashtray.
Just saying, I'm on your side today.
Yeah.
The
Thank
show
you.
literally started with "I hate your stupid face because
No.
you're dumb tan, and now you're handsome."
I was saying you look good today. I said you look
Thank
handsome
you.
today. Is
Thank
what
you very
I said.
much. I appreciate that.
You
yeah.
look like a man today.
Yes. Thank you.
Dark
very much.
color shirt, dark hair, perfect length hair.
Yeah. Well, I got a fade.
You got a fade.
Yeah.
You got a tan, and then you have your salt and pepper mustache. I like it. You're the guy that I would go, hey, I got a friend I want to hook you up with.
Yeah. If you want to tell her to give me a second chance, I wouldn't stop you.
Dear Mariah.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Oh, I was trying to help you.
No, I know. I just still like her a lot. So
I think you should get a second chance.
yeah, I'd
You're not
love that.
drinking.
No, yeah.
You're not. Well, I mean, like you're not doing
He
anything.
was
You're
just
not-
day drinking.
Yeah, but he's not like party.
What
He's
are
not
you-
party guy. He's
Yeah.
not out. He's not out doing
a
dumb
couple
stuff.
drinks on a Tuesday afternoon. Nothing wrong with that.
Celebrating 420. Right?
Yeah,
Before you know it, you'll be walking home for 5 miles, peeing on the whole way. The whole way home, just
All
peeing
in.
everywhere.
not like he was,
The whole way.
Fighting the cops.
approached by law enforcement
Yeah.
for banging on windows.
Joe, you're like the P. Banksy of St. Petersburg.
Well, yeah.
Do you see a little wet spot? You know that Banksy
Probably
Joe is
me.
there.
Yep.
So do you now finally admit it, Joe?
No, definitely not.
Still not.
Where's the video from the doorbell?
There's no video from the Ring doorbell. The battery ran out.
Oh, yeah. My dog ate it.
Who doesn't hardwire their Ring doorbell?
Me.
You clearly.
Of course, no video again.
Technically, so
no
that
video
guy,
again, JD.
remember that guy said technically, because since you gave him the phone that you are, technically, I gave him the Ring doorbell
That's true.
Yeah.
as a gift.
That's right.
You gave him the doorbell. I
have
gave
the
him the
receipts.
video in which the phone, the phone in which the video can be played.
Did you? I thought you saw the video.
No.
Oh,
I also gave him the dog in which he asked to open the door.
Yeah, that which is the most hilarious thing.
My kids are baffled by the fact that you changed the dog's name to Mr. Jenkins.
Yeah, Leroy Jenkins.
What was it?
Jackson.
Yeah.
Jackson.
So the dog is not that confused.
No.
The dog's like, I think the old lady was just saying it wrong. Now it's Spanish and Joe had my mom's dog when
Yeah.
she passed away.
Yeah.
You saved
Love
that
that
dog's
dog.
life.
Yeah.
'Cause that dog was going to be, I was going to have to give it away.
Yeah.
It's a
somewhere.
great dog.
It is a great dog.
I got to tell you, I was going to make a joke about putting it in the lake for the alligator, but I didn't want to upset Galvin. I would never do that.
You love dogs.
I would
Yeah.
no, I would never do that to any animal.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to hear something so funny? In my backyard, in the jungle of love in the back, yesterday I walked the 2 dogs. Keep in mind, I'm putting a Alaskan poo. What is that thing called? A Huskapoo.
Huskapoo, yeah.
A Huskapoo and a golden doodle. I'm walking them outside where there is a 100-pound tortoise in my backyard, an alligator over on the side. So my wife takes the dogs out. The alligator is sunning itself, so it's on the land right there. there is a rabbit eating grass in the middle of the thing. The rabbit lives back there, and the rabbit don't give two Fs that there's the dogs out there. The dogs went out there, saw the rabbit, froze because they were scared of the rabbit. Then the rabbit made a motion to scare the dogs. The dogs moved, scared the gator. Gator went in the water. Everybody left. Rabbit stayed there, still in the grass.
Yeah.
Rabbit above all.
Right.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, that rabbit's my new favorite pet, Battle.
Yeah. Oh.
It does not give a crap about the alligator. It does not give a crap about the dogs. It just is like, I got grass to eat.
You're going to go out there one day, and that rabbit's just going to be sitting on Ralphie's back,
300
hanging
pound,
out.
300-pound rabbit ate all the grass in my backyard.
I'm getting closer to petting a rabbit on the trail.
Really?
Yeah.
I get close to him.
I hope you
Why'd
do.
you bring some leafy greens?
I know. I keep on forgetting. I brought some. I brought some berries and some stuff to Steve, the tortoise that's out there, the gopher tortoise
Look at her
that I
name.
named. Yeah, because he's the same one that I see. He has like a hole there that he goes into and kind of backs in.
Did he eat the
And-
berries?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, I had some sliced apples and some berries and stuff. But then I'll see some other ones and I go, that's not Steve.
No.
This is Steve over there. Yeah. But then I see rabbits and I get close. And they just sit there and I'm like, I'm gonna pet you. I'm gonna pet you sooner or later.
I watched that guy go lift boards and grab the snakes and the lizards and all that stuff, and one of those snapping turtles got him really good right on the arm. And he'll hold his arm out with the thing still on it. He'll be like, "Look at that! That's killing me right there."
Yeah. Finally, in news, we kind of touched on this just recently. If you want to keep that youthful glow, or at least not look really old just yet, here's some things you don't want to do. 8 bad habits that make us age faster.
Do you know they were showing on the TV right as we were talking about not getting Botox and stuff? They were showing women on TV. They were doing a story about it and where you get the needles in the face, and they blacked out the needle. Isn't that weird?
That is weird.
I guess it's probably hard for some people to watch, but all they did was stick it like in the temple or in the forehead, and they blacked out the needle.
It's
I thought
weird
that
because
was
they'll show dead bodies.
right. That's what I thought. It was just kind of a weird thing to black out. But anyway, I'm sorry.
So here's some of the things you don't want to do. These are things that'll make you age faster.
I know it. Number 1, smoking.
Smoking. More and more studies show that vaping is bad for your skin as well, Joe. Vaping,
okay.
bad.
Joe's got beautiful skin.
I do.
Yeah,
Thank you.
always.
Mike.
Don't look at me. I'm hideous. So smoking really bad, vaping really bad for your skin. You don't want to do that. Too much sun. You don't want to get too much sun.
Yeah.
Nice little sun kiss. Nice, good. Stock up on that sunscreen.
Like the way Spanish looks today.
As the
Okay, it's
yeah. In fact, whenever I go get my spray tan, I go, give me the Spanish. A bad diet, processed food and stuff loaded with sugar and saturated fat can make your skin age faster.
Oh no.
See, that's why my skin is. I'm fat, but I have nice skin.
You do have
I
nice
don't
skin.
Need any of that
No.
stuff.
Very supple, Michael.
Great word.
Sometimes ripe.
How about this? So bad diet, not exercising. We lose muscle and bone density as we age. It happens faster if you don't work out.
man.
So they say you should work out.
Back in the
gotta get
gym,
on that.
baby.
Sorry, Joe.
Oh no.
Too much booze.
Oh, baby.
They can damage your cells and accelerate your aging process.
But if you're all booze and your insides are
Right.
Glass,
Right.
you know what I mean?
No seeds for purchase.
Yeah.
Right.
I would love to find out that Joe's actually like 35.
I
Spanish,
love to find out Joe's 95.
Spanish. I think you learned this one. Chronic stress. Long-term stress limits your body's ability to repair itself. So if you're always stressed, you don't get that break where it can repair itself. You're just,
And have
a
an
lot of stuff can happen.
autoimmune flare up.
Yeah.
I don't think I have any stress. I'm
That's pretty
pretty
good.
stress free.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I don't stress about
I
it.
thought you were just stressed because you're not sitting in first class.
Well, those minor stressful
First world stresses.
Yeah, like that only stresses me when I think about it. It doesn't ruin my day.
You're like,
Yeah.
I'm having a real tough time,
Yeah.
guys.
I would love to live in a van, a little tiny thing, and this, that. I'm not in first class. I could totally make it in the woods. Kerplunk, fall down.
Stand by. You're out of my list.
What is the list?
You'll find out
What
the
is
hard
the
way.
list?
You'll find out the hard way.
What is the list? People that lie to you?
No, I just talked to the tortoise, Steve. He doesn't like you
No,
anymore.
he loves me. Bad sleep. You'll look younger, longer if you make sure you're well rested.
If that was true, I'd look 14. I sleep.
Not brushing your teeth. There might be a link between gingivitis and heart disease. Might be.
Yeah,
there is.
definitely, yeah.
But also, it's also just not a very youthful look to have your teeth rotting out of your face.
That's true.
So, yeah, you want to make sure you take care of your teeth. There's obviously a lot to do with your teeth, your heart, and your brain. There's connection there as well. And then finally, part of this, so that was the poll. But this, do you, when you brush your teeth, do you use cold water or hot water?
Hot.
Always use
Hot
cold.
water.
You do? I always use cold water.
No, I use hot water.
Carmen, cold?
Cold water.
I use cold.
Hot because the other faucet makes too much noise in the morning.
Not by choice.
Yep, not my choice.
It's a lack
Are you
of
drinking out of the radiator?
A poll found this blew my mind because Spanish said it, and well, he said it because the thing. Whatever. 37% of Americans brush their teeth with hot water.
I never thought of that.
Cat does.
It's very soothing.
It's
Oh.
not. It seemed to me it would be like.
No. I mean, it's not like it's not hot when you put your toothbrush in your mouth, but then when you go to rinse, it's very, very soothing.
So it's weird to me because a lot of times I'll take a shower later on at night, and so in the morning I'll just wet my hair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's clean. But I'll be brushing my teeth, doing that stuff, and I'm back and forth. I'm like a DJ. I'm like cold water, hot water. It's a cold water splash on the face, cold water, brush my teeth. Then sometimes I put the hot water on to use for my hair, and then I rinse my mouth with the hot water, and it ruins my whole day. I hate it.
If I go to the luncheon, do I have to wear sleeves?
No.
nah.
Come on.
I'm
I
like,
mean, there's gonna be kids there.
so what?
yeah.
I know,
I'm
but
wearing
I'm just
pants.
saying. Right, I'm just saying, like
She's
that's
saying no,
All right.
like it's super casual. Kids are gonna be there. It's not gonna be a bunch of
Right.
suits and
Well, the way
Yeah.
you said it, I thought you were going to be like, I was trying to flex for the kids.
no.
I want a steak tonight.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
They just showed a commercial for steaks. I'm
Yeah.
going to Prime Butcher today.
Well, I haven't had a steak in a while.
I'm coming at you, Peppy. I'm coming at you.
Still doing good on the diet?
Yeah, I haven't. I did steal a McNugget. Did I tell you that?
No,
No.
it was just the pizza.
Just one.
You
Just
broke.
one McNugget.
Yeah, but
It
still.
wasn't even a McNugget. It was a Wendy Nugget.
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
No.
Slippery slope.
I pulled it right back together.
One turns into 20.
You know how hard it is
No.
when in the afternoon when you're starving because you're like between lunch and dinner, and your daughter makes you go to Wendy's, and then not only do you have to be in the car, but you have to pass it back to her. And then I don't. She's not at the age where she can get kids nuggets. That's like 3.
Yeah.
And then you don't want to get a super big one. So I just get her the 10 nuggets, which she never eats. So I figured she wouldn't miss one. And on the pass back, I took 1 nugget out.
You know they have like McDonald's has like the Mighty Kids meal. I don't know what Wendy's is called, but it's like the step up from the Happy Meal
Oh.
before the adult meal. So it's like 6 nuggets.
Oh, yeah, we were not there.
Don't ruin it. He likes taking one.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Sorry.
I'm not doing it every
Cheese
day.
tax. Cheese tax.
Tax.
I will not cheat with K-pasta.
Again.
Oh.
What?
No, so you're gonna go lunch in? No lunch? You're just
Well, I
going to the
may
end?
lunch, but we'll eat I'm sure there'll be a salad option.
No lunch, no sleeves.
No lunch, no sleeves.
No service.
Oh, man, that's a Kenny Chesney song.
Yeah.
Who else is going? Anybody else going?
I will go if you want. I mean, if you want
I
some
don't
company.
necessarily want you to
Yeah.
go. I
He
just
wants to go as your kid.
I do.
No,
yeah.
I,
Take your kid
I'm
to
taking
Wendy's.
a kid. I've already got a kid.
I actually have a date today.
Today.
Yeah. It's a lunch
Date.
Hmm?
Day
With who?
date.
Coffee and pastries. This girl I met on Hinge.
A new one.
Man, I want to be
Yeah.
on Hinge.
Yeah, Hinge is pretty awesome.
I don't
What
really even want to
happened?
meet new girls. I just want to. I mean, I don't want to like have sex. I just want
Yeah.
the excitement of meeting new people.
Well, I'm not having sex right now, so
Whoa.
If she said, let's bang, you would say no.
I would say no. Yeah, I've already
you
been.
would say no.
Yeah. I don't want to have sex right now.
She's not hot.
Why
she
not?
is-
What are you saving it for?
I'm not really saving it for anything. I'm just not mentally at a place where I can start
He
banging.
gets too attached when
Saving
he
it
starts
for Joe?
having
He's
sex.
Saving it for Joe.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. No,
I believe
it's like
Carmen. I do, but we really get too attached.
No, if you want me to be honest, it's because, like I said earlier, I still have a lot
Herpes.
of feelings for Mariah. No herpes, no,
Okay. I don't know. You
no.
was
So
asking.
yeah, like I'm dating. I have met some new people that have become friends. So yeah. Yeah,
What
a
about
little bit.
Carmen?
What about Carmen? She's a good friend of mine.
I was gonna say, are you guys still hanging out? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, I thought you meant you. I was like, you're not having sex.
No.
Oh, the other girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's going on? That's not working out.
No, I mean, like I said, we still talk every day, and she's super cool.
Friend zone. Oh, yeah. You put her in the friend zone or she put you in the friend zone? Or you-
I
mutual
mean,
friend zone.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we're probably gonna end up hanging out this weekend, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But
Hell
Sex,
yeah.
sex, sex,
No
sex,
sex.
Yeah,
sex.
but that's
No
what I'm
sex,
saying.
no
If no
sex, no
sex,
sex.
no.
Why? Yeah,
if
why are you
there's-
even hanging out?
If there's no sex and there's no thought of sex, then friend zone.
yeah, well, we're our friend. I mean, I enjoy her conversation. I
No
enjoy hanging
sex,
out with
no
her.
drugs, or no rock and roll.
Right? Yeah.
Could you imagine
Boring.
enjoying talking to a girl?
Oh no.
What's wrong with you?
Over coffee, no less.
Yeah. Coffee and pastries.
In the daytime.
Yeah.
Pastries.
Here's
Yeah.
a Danish for you.
Yeah.
So, did you see the Montclair report? What is it?
The Monroe Institute.
Monroe Institute?
Yeah. She's actually reading the same book I'm reading right now, so we're probably going to talk about that.
man.
How to be a
You
dumbass.
asked.
Book
You
club.
asked.
I didn't ask if she was reading the same book as
Yeah, you asked about the date. It's a daytime date. Yeah.
What book you reading?
It's called The Alchemist.
Oh,
Did
How
you
to be
read your
super
night?
gay.
Did you
Yeah.
finish your night book?
Yeah, the Knight in
armor?
Rusty Armor. Yeah,
Okay.
what is The Alchemist about?
I haven't finished it yet.
This guy loves metal. Right?
No, it's a story about a kid who is going on an adventure to find a treasure. So
Is that treasure sex?
it is not sex.
Oh, sorry.
It is not
It's,
sex.
you watching Goonies? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
They
no.
find a treasure at the
No,
end.
no,
you know?
it's like one of those books where the treasure was always like, if I'm
was always
guessing the
inside
ending,
you.
yeah, if I'm guessing the ending,
man.
yeah. Steve Gibb actually, the reason why he was asking me about doing ayahuasca is because he saw I was reading this book and he was like, "Great book, I read it twice. Have you ever done ayahuasca?" I was like, nah, not yet.
But didn't he say he was like 20 years sober or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Hollywood sober, he could still do ayahuasca.
Yeah.
An Andalusian shepherd boy named Santiago dreams of a treasure where, in the ruined church, he consults a gypsy fortune teller about the meaning of a reoccurring dream. Ooh, I like it.
Can I be the gypsy?
Yeah.
The woman interprets it as a prophecy,
I see it as a prophecy.
telling the boy that he will discover a treasure
You will
at the-
discover a treasure
What?
at the Egyptian
at the
pyramids.
Egyptian pyramids.
Yeah.
That's gypsy language.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's good.
No, there's more, but who cares?
You must go to Egypt now.
I don't know what's more boring, this book or talking to a girl.
Talking to a girl about the book. That's the worst part.
Having the same croissant.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Chocolate croissant.
Half for
Very
you,
excited.
half for me.
Yeah, the little biscotti, pistachio biscotti.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you. I appreciate it. She's super nice.
Yeah, I meant that seriously too.
Yeah. I took it serious.
You got a picture of her?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
I want
Who
to
is
see
this
if it
one?
looks like.
Her name is Meg.
Oh, Meg. Family Guy?
Do you know we used to have a girl that worked with us named Meg, and her head looked like it was square, and we used to call her Meg Squarehead.
Oh, that's
And I
not
don't
good.
think I'll ever meet a Meg in my life without going Meg Squarehead.
How did you not call her Square Megs?
Yeah, I don't think it was out yet at the time. Yeah.
Square Pegs was out in like the 80s.
Well,
Early.
we weren't cool. Neither were they.
All right,
I want to
let's
see
send it-
Meg.
I'll send it to
oh,
the
you're
gang.
sending it to the group? All right. Oh, we should have drew her first.
Oh. Let me see that biscotti.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on,
God,
Meg.
man.
Oh, we're not doing that?
No, we're not doing that. Hold on. All right, sending.
All right.
All right, waiting.
Hot or not?
She's cute.
I say not hot.
Not hot?
Not hot.
I say she's like a 6.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah. I was going to go like 5.
You accidentally sent a guy who is.
Man, this is a lesbian.
Yeah, you sent a guy picture.
No wonder why you're not having sex with her. She's gay.
What
Yeah.
the?
It is shocking how judgmental you guys are.
But I mean, that's
Is it?
that's
Absolutely
Elliot
shocking.
Page.
I mean, she has short hair. Yeah, she's,
That's noon pastries right there.
That's the puppet that Charlie McCarthy used to hold.
God, you guys, these people are human.
It's not an insult.
It is. Like-
Is that an insult? Give her
Yeah.
glasses. She's not the
like a
Charlie McCarthy
puppet.
dummy. What's that, Carmen?
I said you just said she looked like a puppet.
Yeah, that's like, hey, she's got youthful puppet face.
yeah.
You guys are jerks.
Youthful puppet page. So
She's
Yeah.
not listening.
I have no idea. Yeah.
I forget that other people listen.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's the
Listen, can I be serious?
Yeah.
That she does resemble the puppet if she had the glasses. No.
Keep
I
saying
have,
it.
I have
It's
to
not-
see her, and now this is going to be in
But
my
let
head.
me just say, I don't see that as an insult because she's got youthful face, is what I'm saying. The puppet looked like a kid with rosy cheeks.
Right,
She's got
right, right.
rosy cheeks.
Yeah.
She also looked like she'd be a great Robin for Batman and Robin.
Yes.
Right?
That is true.
All right.
she
So
looks like
we have a
Jordan
couple's costume.
Joseph Levitt. Or whatever his name is.
What'd you say?
She looks like Gordon Joseph.
Jordan Joseph Levitt. Jordan Joseph Levitt is the best name ever. Oh my god.
Hang on a second.
She should totally be Harry Potter for Halloween.
Dude.
Right?
No, we got to be Batman and Robin now if we could do couples
She could also
costume.
be Meg Squarehead.
Yeah.
She's got a little bit of a square head.
She's a sweetheart.
There, I
I enjoy
just
talking
sent
to her.
something to the gang.
What if she falls in love with you?
Well, that does happen.
Yeah,
Oh,
but then
yeah.
you have to be like Meg Squarehead. I'm not doing this for love. I just want
Yeah,
friends
you're
to talk
right.
about books.
I mean,
Here, I'll show you what. This is what came to mind for me right away.
Oh, That's way different.
Oh,
That's what I thought.
All right, but can I show you what came to mind?
Listen,
Dude.
I can't help what came to mind.
Hey,
That's just what happened.
I don't judge.
All right, my turn. You ready?
Yeah.
Tell me I'm not
Send
right.
it.
I will.
Oh man.
yeah.
I mean, I'm 100% that.
You're dead on.
Carmen, am I right?
Wait, what'd you say?
Go look at my picture.
Missing a monocle.
Oh
my God.
Am I right?
Stop it.
Am I right? Can I put these on Instagram?
Oh no.
I mean, no.
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 Can I say this though, Meg? If you're listening, you're an attractive girl.
Yeah.
I don't mean it like an insult. You just remind us of other things.
Right. Yeah.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't, but I want to clear that up. I'm not making fun of you. You just look like other things.
Yeah.
She got to imagine that a girl, how old is she? 20s?
Yeah, I think she's in her late 20s.
Okay. Or a girl in her late 20s with short hair is going to get a lot of Elliot Page references.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah,
So this is not it's not, we're not the
Yeah.
first people to say
And we're not, I'm not getting married to her. We're just going on our first date
Well,
today.
it's
So
work.
that should be
Maybe.
interesting.
If you were dating her, then this would be great because it would be all about you. We're just making fun of her to get married to you.
Question.
And then
Does she maybe think you're a lady?
I don't think
not
so.
with the ashtray mustache.
Yeah, I don't think so.
With the beads and the
think
tiny
so.
frame and
Yeah, what are your pictures that you have posted?
Who did the side by
You've seen
side?
they're all
I
from
did,
Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's side by side.
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. They're all from Instagram, Carmen. And then I have another date on Saturday with another girl.
Oh,
So
I see her.
I showed you her the other day.
Yeah, see it again. This is more fun now. We're in the mode now.
Now we're in the mode.
Well, enjoy your Danish.
I will enjoy my Danish.
Is she Danish? Oh.
Enjoy your Danish. Enjoy your biscuit.
I will enjoy my biscuit.
All right, now we're talking. Let me see this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a
I
lady.
don't know. I can't see the face.
Yeah, that's questionable.
That's
She looks too
Is
much
it
like
questionable,
the,
Jill?
she
Coming
looks
from
too
you?
much like Stacy that used to work here.
Big
I'm telling you
dating guy?
I'm telling you right now. She goes, "Come on, bro, let's get a shot."
Yeah, for
Why is
sure.
she hiding her face with the big glasses and the hat?
Because she's outside.
At the beach.
I feel like she gets drunk and
you
she
guys
goes.
are so mean.
I feel like she's drunk. When she's drunk, she's like, "Come on, Spanish.
Yeah.
you're Spanish. You should know Spanish." Like she can't stop saying your name.
Nah, that is not how.
She
that's
spits.
not it.
You don't know her. You never been. Have you been around her while she was drunk at the beach?
Yeah.
No.
When she was drunk, but not at the beach. Yeah.
She says, "Bro, I got ice cream."
Like I bet she farts.
Everybody farts, Michael.
But I
Everyone
mean-
farts.
I know,
Yeah.
but she pronounces it.
Nah,
She celebrates it.
she doesn't. Yeah.
She look.
She holds your head down.
Oh, the second picture looks different.
Yeah. That's
Second picture looks like she farts less.
Yeah.
Looks different, not better, not good.
She's not a bad looking. She's not bad looking.
Nah.
She's cute.
Yeah.
But I'm saying she farts for sure.
She licks her leg when she does it.
She farts and
I hope so.
it smells like Middle Eastern food.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Would you pull her finger? If she
Yeah, of
asked?
course I would. Come on.
When she's
You
drunk,
know me.
Spanish, pull my finger.
She doesn't call me
You know I
Spanish.
rip them. You know, yeah, only when she's drunk. Only when she's drunk.
She farts, yells "deal breaker," and then pushes you into the bushes.
I feel like she calls you Anthony, and then when she gets drunk and you're at the beach or on a bar, she's like, "This is Spanish. I don't even listen. I don't even know what that means. You're Spanish."
She calls me Tony, actually.
Tony. You're not a Tony.
Tony.
Stop
That's
it.
You're not a Tony.
All right.
You,
Tony.
the only reason she's calling you Tony is because you introduced yourself as Tony.
You. That is the most absurd thing you've ever said.
You probably don't even read the Monroe Report.
Yeah. It's the Monroe Institute.
If my name is Michael,
Right.
and I met a girl and she's like, "Hello, Mickey D," I go, "No, that's not gonna happen."
But my family calls me Tony.
They do.
They do.
So she met your family.
No, but she called me Tony, and I was like, "My name's Anthony, but if you want to call me Tony."
Tony. In your
She
family.
does that in
No,
my
in your family,
family?
like your mom and dad.
No, like
Oh.
cousins and my grandparents.
I don't like it.
I didn't ask.
My family all calls me one thing:
Michael.
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 Even I
My name's Michael.
I'm cousin
gonna
Michael.
call you Buttercup. Please don't.
everybody calls me Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
That's
Mike.
it. Mostly it's Michael.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like calling you Michael.
What
I
is
don't care.
your wife calls you Mike?
Mike. Yeah.
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 I feel uncomfortable calling you Michael.
I love calling you Michael.
I always say Michael. Like when people will like introduce themselves, I say Michael.
I love saying hello, Michael.
It's weird now. I've said it too many times out loud. Now it doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah, I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, let's stop talking about it.
Okay, Michael.
Any more girls? This is fun.
No, that's it. That's it.
If there was a fire and both those girls were in it, which one would you say?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's straight?
Yeah. Elliot's getting out on his own.
Of course. I don't need your help, bro.
Elliot's getting out on his own. Jordan Ghost of Levitt. You can't date that girl. You'd be two Robins.
Bro,
You'd be two Robins. There's no way.
that hurt my stomach.
What are the odds they're listening?
I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Oh, come on. Listen, you cut your hair short like that. You know.
Yeah.
You know. Get out of here.
Plus,
You know
dude,
what?
Oh God damn.
What? Seriously, though, what year is their Subaru? Come on.
Dumbest show ever. I feel like you're in a position where you're balanced that you can't deny people. Like if a girl wants to
No, that's
swipe on you, you're like, I have to swipe back.
That was the rule. The knight's armor.
Yeah.
I cannot say no to a damsel.
I love the accent. I cannot say no.
we have matched.
No, actually, it's much easier for me to say no now.
Oh,
It's the opposite.
then why did you say yes?
Because I enjoy talking to her.
Yeah, but-
Like genuinely, I enjoy the things that we talk about.
How does the hinge work? Did they match you, or you both match each other, or how does it work?
So you leave a comment on girl because it's like Facebook, so they'll post
Right.
photos
Did
or
you
like
leave a
prompts.
comment? Yo, what's up? You ever see the Charlie McCarthy dog?
Do you have a string in the middle of your back?
No. I forget what I did. Some of them I'll just put like a heart, like a heart emoji,
Oh, that's a
and then
good
if they yeah. But I have a.
Too strong. You
bunch
love
of
him already.
No, it's like a photo. I think she had like
Maybe
a photo
thumbs
with
up.
the thing.
So
No,
they
that's
see your
not who I am.
They
I'm
see
not
your
thumbs up.
comment and then reach out to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I saw you hearted me
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. And then
I was wondering if you'd like to share a pastry.
yeah, pastry. I love coffee and pastries. I love this place, Cassis downtown. It's so good.
I would just write under their picture, I'd say, stop contacting me. And then they would be like, I didn't even contact you. They're like, oh, that was somebody else. Sorry.
Stop contacting me.
You got to settle down.
I thought you were Brian.
All right, we got to take a break. 727-579-1025 or 800-771-1025 with the phone numbers. If you want to match with Spanish on Hinge,
Yeah.
please do that.
I'm happy for you. I think it's gonna be great.
Enjoy your role.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I want to be on Hinge so bad. I don't even want to hook up. I just want to play.
Yeah. That's basically what I'm doing.
I just want to. No, but I mean, like, I'm not like, oh, I want to get girls. I just want to see how it would go.
I don't want to get girls.
Cheater.
What?
Cheater. You're a cheater.
Oh,
because
According to the logic earlier, the guy thought about it and stuff, so he was a pedophile.
Oh, yeah.
You're thinking about it, you're a cheater.
I'm always thinking about it.
You're a cheater.
For the
Literally
record, I'm
cheating.
literally thinking about it.
Literally.
Yeah. Well, my wife is at Pilates. I always tell her when she's at Pilates, I'm like, I know you have a boyfriend. And she's like, why would you say that? I go, because every day you go over here to this place, Pilates, and blah, blah, blah. And then one day she took a picture of the Pilates class, the median age of 87. I was like, all right, good luck to you and Roy.
Was she in the picture?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she did one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could just Google image. Pilates, old ladies working out.
True.
Or
Meanwhile, she's banging Omar that works at the old folks home.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Might be true too. Omar. All right, we got to take a break. It is the Mike Calta Show. This is 102.5 The Bone. I feel like I'm over Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Like, I like their music and stuff. I just don't feel like, Evil Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
He was so nice to the homeless people that I don't like him anymore. No, I don't know. I just feel like they're never going to be this good again.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Aren't they going to be at Rockville?
They will.
Oh.
They're headlining one of the nights, Rockville.
Not my Foo Fighters.
First
that,
time
next
to
weekend?
see him with, no, not, but May 9th, I think.
The following weekend, yeah, my coach weekend.
That'll be cool.
First time seeing them with Josh Freese on the drums, which will be very exciting. Get
Yeah.
to see them with Josh Freese. Get to see Motley Crue with John 5. Which I've seen John
Crue
5
be
a bunch
there,
of
too.
times. I've seen him with Rob Zombie. You've seen him solo, but now with Motley Crue. And Motley Crue new single out tomorrow, Dogs of War.
Will it be good?
Yes.
Is Vince singing it?
Yes.
Will it be good?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure, they can auto-tune and do everything in studio. It's magic.
Saints of Los Angeles was good.
Magic in studio, yeah.
Yeah, they made that album sounded really good.
And you know that it's probably a riff that John 5 came up with. And they're like, yeah, let's work on that. Let's do that.
I feel
And-
bad for Mick Mars.
And Nicky's a good songwriter, so he knows what to do and stuff. Yeah, Mick Mars, that's a weird situation. It's a weird situation.
So when I was in radio for my first, from 1992 to 2000, that's all I did. So all my friends were radio related. And then you get fired and you're like, well, now I don't have all my friends anymore. They weren't allowed to hang out with me. We couldn't talk to each other, so they don't have friends. So I feel like that's what Mick Mars is doing now. I feel like he's like, yeah, but I mean, he's been in Motley Crue for 30 years. And now he's like, well, now I can't hang out with Nikki and Tommy and the fat one anymore.
Well, it's funny because remember they retired and they signed the contract and did all that stuff. Like anybody was like, oh, well, I mean, they signed a contract. There's no way they can come back. It's
Sue them
hilarious.
if they do.
But then the whole thing, because he was done, Mick was done touring. He was like, hey, I'm not
said
going to
that,
tour anymore.
yeah.
I'm old. I can't do it. The infighting came whenever he says they didn't pay him his royalties, his stuff that he was owed. So that's the situation because he's still making music and he's great. And his new album is really good. But he's probably not going to tour on it.
And he's not going to make any money off it. He's just doing those things for him, you know?
Yeah.
It surprises me that you're in a band for so long. You've had entertainment lawyers and stuff, and you're still somehow getting screwed after all these years. Like, you think somebody would have had his back legally to not let that happen?
Yeah, but it's difficult because, a lot of times the bands will have one manager. They'll have one attorney. They do that, because it's the band. And if you're like, hey, I want to have my own attorney or I want to have my own manager, they're like, oh, big time over here.
And people don't understand what their worth is. Like if we did a project and we all got a percentage of that project because we all cut our deal, and that was basically based on, well, I shouldn't say that because if we all cut a deal, then he would know. But if they did a project and at the end of the project they said, Mick, you're only getting 12%. He's like, 12? I'm a fourth of this band. How am I not getting the whole thing? And they're like, yeah, but your contribution to it was really 12%, and that's what we feel like you deserve. And that's where I think it comes up.
Plus, if he always got 25% or whatever, and now it's changed.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what happened.
That's why I always like Van Halen. Van Halen would put on the albums all songs written and performed by Van Halen. They didn't say so-and-so, Sammy wrote this song, or Eddie wrote this song.
They
or
never ran things that
whatever.
way.
But the songs were all done that way, so publishing rights and all that type of stuff. But I mean, especially whenever you have two brothers in the band.
How about this?
And the superstar of the band is one of them.
How about this though? If you're like all songs written by Van Halen, and you do 3 albums, and in those 3 albums you made $20 million, and then somebody said, if you didn't have to share that with the other 2 guys who don't write any songs, you're going to be making $50 million.
Sure.
And you went, really? And then you go, they don't write the songs. We write all the songs. They do their part singing them and all that, but we wrote all the songs. And then you have a meeting and you say, we're changing this, and this is how it goes. That's what Creed did. And Creed had to tell Brian Marshall and Scotty, Phillips, the drummer, that they're, those 2 guys, Mark and Scott, are writing and singing all the songs, and they're splitting it all. It's just not fair. So at that point, you go, well, then I'm not going to do this anymore, and you slip into obscurity. Or you go, yeah, hey, I'm not one of the main guys. I'm happy to be here.
Which is weird because I feel like those guys are the songwriters, but also you can change a song completely with a different bass line or a different drum track. So you're not writing everything. Like, I get what you're saying, and you're writing and you have the words and you have the melody and you're doing that stuff, but there are different takes on stuff that can make the song great, or can make it terrible.
But
so
no one's going to see Creed with Bill Miller singing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem.
No,
They'll
I
go
get
see
it.
it if Bill Miller's on drums or if Bill Miller's on bass, even sometimes if Bill Miller's on guitar, but they will not go see it.
That's why Gwen Stefani was able to go solo. That's why Maroon 5 dude was able to go solo, because they're the standout in that band.
Justin Timberlake,
yeah.
Justin Timberlake, I don't know what about Justin Timberlake made him the standout.
His voice.
I think he was the first one to really kind of branch out and do other stuff.
That was it.
So you got to know his personality, and people liked him, and kind of put more of the star power on him.
He always seemed like the lead, though.
Yeah.
of the
Oh, I don't know.
Did he? I didn't get that.
Yeah.
I didn't get
That's
that
what I
feeling.
thought.
Like in interviews, he was always seemed like the first one they would talk to and stuff. Like always at the front.
He was the
Worst
prettiest.
hair.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
worst
yeah.
hair, but he was the prettiest, and he had the best voice out of all of them.
He was not the prettiest.
Oh, Michael.
In his band? Who's in his band?
In-
Yeah,
Sync?
that's what I'm trying to look and see. Because
Joey Fatone?
Yeah.
Chris Kirkpatrick? Oh, yeah, maybe in that band he was
Right?
the prettiest.
Yeah.
I mean, Chris Kirkpatrick's adorable.
He
but-
is adorable, but he's not Justin Timberlake. And I think
Lance Bass is so good looking that other guys want to bang him.
That's true.
Hey, he's been to space, man.
Lance Bass looks weird. He looks like one of those cute owls. That band is different. The Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, Backstreet Boys.
Because Nick Carter is the most beautiful thing in that band, but he wasn't the lead singer of the band. Or
Which
the
is-
leader
See,
of the
I
band.
thought he was the lead.
Was he?
I just figured whoever the hottest was the lead. In my mind,
Yeah,
like
he's-
Nick Carter and Justin Timberlake, they were both the leads in their band.
Yeah, to me, I think Nick Carter is the most popular.
Yeah.
Who is the? Is it AJ? Is he the one that's?
He's the alcoholic.
And who's the one in Backstreet Boys that looks like he should be in the vampire movies?
That's Brian.
No, Brian's one with a hole in his heart.
Oh, I know. Kevin, I believe is
Kevin.
his name.
That's
yeah.
it.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the tallest one that looks like
Yeah,
he's
always has
older.
a trench coat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Richardson.
Yeah.
There's always one that's like older than everybody else, too.
Yeah, right, yeah.
I think that's him.
Yeah. Seems like it.
So weird.
Yeah, he's
It's funny.
52.
I was watching a thing with Foreigner. Lou Graham was talking about I want to know what love is, and he said that Mick Jones came up with like the kind of arrangement, the parts for it and stuff. He goes, and then I wrote the lyrics, and then I did a lot of other arrangement stuff. And he goes, and I would really say when it came down to it, it was probably 80-20 me doing that song.
Right.
He goes, but then we started fighting about stuff, and he said, I just, whatever, I don't care. They said it was going to be 80-20 the other way. And he goes, you know what, then just take my name off. I don't want to deal with it. And of course, that wound up getting him Grammys,
big,
like all these different things. And Mick Jones was hailed as this, awesome songwriter. And he was like, yeah, that's according to him.
Yeah.
That was a big catalyst for them breaking up and then getting back together. But
Yeah, I think that's why it's important to establish all that stuff beforehand, like who's getting
Like
what
a prenup?
percentage, and a prenup. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine how easy a prenup would make things if it was really a feel
I
like, hey,
agree.
we agree on this beforehand. This we're going to stick to this.
But I think a lot of those bands are so desperate to break through in the beginning, they don't think about that kind of stuff.
That's the truth.
and a lot of them are young.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that are young. Like they were talking about the other day, Saigon Kick. Jason was saying what they were 20 something,
25 years old.
Yeah, whenever they blew up.
Yeah, they really did. They came out of nowhere. It had this huge single. We're popular everywhere. We're getting ladies to listen to it. I have to say that there's I'm confident in my abilities to do an interview where I feel like if it's somebody that I think will be worth putting on the show, I'll make it interesting. You may not know who they are. I may not like them, but they'll be like, yeah, but that was a pretty good interview. I learned something, I'm confident in my ability to do that. I did not expect the response to be as positive as it was yesterday with Saigon Kick. I know they were popular down here, and I know that they were good, but I think it's also a little bit more of a private thing for me because I'm such a big fan, so I get to take advantage of the fact that they're coming in. I like to have my band on the show, I thought people were going to be like, it was all right. People loved it. They loved hearing from them. They loved the Bee Gees thing. They were digging the interview yesterday. They're good dudes, and they're great musicians, so looking forward to it. I will put them back together one day.
Hell yeah.
No, I don't say it like that. I don't feel so confident about it. But I'm gonna
Hell
try.
yeah.
Yeah.
Matt Kramer is doing a show tonight, I believe, in South Florida by himself, like a singing show. Like he's got a band, but it's all about him. And then they got a show over here at the Capitol Theater next month, and it's great, but it doesn't have Matt. So if they were just smart, they would just suck it up and they would work out their differences and do it together.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm going to see them both.
Easier said than done, though. In Sims.
Yeah.
Much easier.
Can I go with you to that? The Saigon
What?
Kick show?
Why do you have to go with me? Can you just go with
All right.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt?
Ghosts of Jordan Levitt?
Joseph Jordan-Levitt?
I guess, yeah. All right.
No, I can't go with you. I can only go to that show like Moose, somebody who's been there since day one. You can't. You're just a straggler.
Not really a straggler. I just wanted to go to the show. But, yeah. I'll
You
go by
name
myself.
one song outside "Love Is on its Way."
What does that matter?
Yeah,
It does.
exactly.
What does that matter? If I want to go enjoy a show, can I go
'Cause
enjoy a
he
show?
Didn't say you can't go.
Yeah, I'll go by myself.
He
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
need to
right. I don't
bother
know
him.
why I asked. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I would be bothering him during the concert.
AWOL Nation, you don't want to take him.
It's true. I will
That's right. When we went to bare knuckle fighting, I was like, "Hey, Galvin, what's this? What's
You
that?"
were.
What's
You were
that?"
like, so
Stop
what
it.
are they? Is it 2 people in there? Yeah, yes, it's 2. And then what do they do? Punch each other? Yeah, they punch each other.
I will never go to a concert with you after AWOL Nation.
Sure.
You left
That's
me
fine.
alone.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm
balcony
okay with that at
For
this
Kelly,
point.
of all people.
Yeah, it was a mistake, and I guess I'll never stop.
It
paying
is
for
going to
That's fine.
take
whatever.
a few daytime croissants before he.
Can they
back
be
to-
chocolate croissants?
We'll see. Work up to. Don't start with chocolate.
Don't start.
Work up to it.
Thank you.
Believe it or not, we have to take another break. But when we come back, we're going to play a little Redneck Bingo. Carmen,
Yes.
I was wondering if your mic was on.
Yep. I'm ready.
We got some Brooks and Dunn, their country, right? We got some Brooks and Dunn tickets.
Carmen's injured. You got to give her a break.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Dude, I'm like
Plus,
dying over here.
plus she has sinus issues.
Yeah. Heating pads, all the works.
Yeah.
It hurts.
What's that, Carmen?
My back hurts.
Oh,
I sneezed and farted and broke my back.
Is it true or not true? You sneeze and fart and broke your back.
That's not true.
That's what happens.
You didn't break it. It's just sore.
I
If you,
cough.
if you cough, sneeze, and fart at the same time, you break your back.
Trying to hold it in. That can do
Oh, I
damage
did
as
that.
well. Yeah.
I did
I can
that.
tell you,
Don't
Gio
do that.
farted during the commercial break, and it was foul.
Really?
Dude. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I was just glad that it kind of cleared out before Amanda walked in.
Dude, I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden, I could smell. It smells kind of like dog poo, and I was like, "Oh!"
Dog poo.
Yeah, well,
I'm
I
sorry.
say dog poo, but it just smelled foul,
poo.
like a fart. Yeah, and I look over, and Gio just looked at me like this. He goes, "I'm sorry."
I apapologized.
You did
right
you did.
away.
Yeah, you knew exactly what I was
Yes,
smelling.
I did not.
Amanda was like, "Gio still has bad breath."
I held a fart in for so long one time that my ears popped like you do on an airplane.
That's not good.
Yeah.
It's not good.
That is not good.
Learn
That
my
is
lesson.
pressure buildup.
Maybe you could
Sure
borrow
would.
Carmen's heating pad.
Oh my dude.
I need it.
I'd be asleep. The minute that heating pad touches my body, like I put seat heat in the car, I'm like, watch out, road.
That is not good.
How did he die?
I'm coming for you. All right, let's take a break. We got Redneck Bingo. We'll do it next on 102.5 The Bone. They're selling the original iPhone, but like
Spanish
bro,
has one.
you do have an original one? Oh,
Pretty
you're
close.
using it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they have it like framed. It's all taken apart and it's like put in frame and it's pretty
Ooh.
cool. I have to have mine around here somewhere.
I'm sure you do because I know you showed me the box in your office
Yeah.
of the original one.
And I have my Helio phone and a couple
That's
other ones.
pretty
I have.
cool.
Yeah. I my favorite phone ever. What's your favorite phone ever?
My favorite phone ever, the Sidekick when I had it in high school.
100%.
Yeah.
I would take a Sidekick now.
Yeah, me too.
That keyboard was just the
It
best
was
thing
the best.
ever.
Yeah.
And flipping the screen was
Flipping
so
the screen.
easy. Yeah.
And it was small enough to
Yep.
use as a phone.
But big enough so you could still watch. Did they have videos back
Yes.
then? Damn.
Yeah, I remember when you could see the internet on there, and it was impressive.
Yeah,
as hell.
because
It was
I
like,
remember
oh my
seeing.
gosh.
I remember the guys at the time who got me the Helio phone. They were like, "Look, you can watch music videos on
That's
here." And I remember going,
right.
watching music videos.
Yeah.
But yes, you could watch videos.
Damn.
The Sidekick was the best phone.
I remember one time, it had to be in high school because you could text to TRL to request a song.
Bye bye bye. Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
I remember Iverson would text me, and then I'd be like, and he'd go, "Wow, how are you texting so fast?" Because I got to flip up keyboard.
easy,
It takes
yeah.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
I missed that old phone.
I like
And
the
know
Nextel, Michael.
the Nextel.
Oh, the Nextel was good.
The Nextel
Because
was
you
good
had-
too. The phone sucked, but
But you could talk like a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
you could never have it on you when you were in the bank.
Oh no.
Pete would just, I'd go in there, and Pete would just alert all my friends that I was in the bank with my phone on, and they would just start screaming racist stuff and all these things as loud as they can. That was dangerous. But nothing was better than that, man. I could hit my brother in Chicago. I could hit my cousin Sal in South Florida. My dad had one.
Yeah.
Just doot.
Do you remember the first time you got a text?
I remember sending a text before I received the text.
I remember the first time I got a text was from my buddy Dave, and my phone did this little thing, and I opened it up, and I go, "What is
Yeah.
going on?" I did. I had no idea. I was like,
What
how did you
phone was
figure
it?
out to do that? It was some sort of flip phone.
Was it no?
The Motorola Flip.
Motorola, I think is
The
what it was.
Motorola Flip was the first time that I ever got a text because it said something about text, and I hit it, and then I realized if I just scroll through the letters that it'll text. I don't even remember who I sent it to.
I remember the first time I had a camera on the phone was the Razor flip phone.
Yeah.
the
And it had
Razor.
a camera. I was like, oh my gosh, I can take pictures and put the picture on my screen.
Remember we used to have to carry digital cameras with us?
Disposable cameras. I remember those.
Oh, dude, I still have a bunch of those from my wedding that I never
Yeah.
got developed.
I have a picture from when we went to Vegas in UFC, and it's a picture of me with my brothers and a bunch of people. Were you there? I don't know whether you were there or not, though.
I went to UFC with you.
Yeah, no, I think this was one prior to that, whatever. But it was Brock Lesnar, Dana White, and a couple other people, and it's on a flip phone, and
Oh,
it's
really?
such a bad picture. And I'm like, oh, I wish. I mean, I guess there are people that know how to do that and make it all better, but yeah, it's a grainy bad.
Oh yeah, every time I put up a picture, some listener takes it, adjusts it, and send it back to me.
Yeah.
They all know how to do that now.
You see, Carmen, cameras used to have film. You would
Yeah,
put it
for
inside
real.
like a little box and
Yeah.
then take your pictures.
Listen, I know. I have some disposable cameras that are like from like high school
Yeah.
that I need to get developed. But I'm not going to.
One of my favorite gifts that Karen got me is actually a Polaroid camera that works, which I love those Polaroids.
I have a very, very old Polaroid camera in its case.
Wow.
Still, yeah, that has like a big brown carrying case stuff, has the manual in there, all this stuff. I looked it up on eBay. I'm like, this has got to be worth a bunch. It was like $200 or something, whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, it's a really nice old Polaroid camera that has all the stuff still in there. Yeah.
I feel like Joe's got some old dirty Polaroid pictures laying around the house.
No, I do
For
not.
sure.
That's what you did back
Put
then.
an envelope in his underwear
Yeah.
drawer.
Like the dirty pictures you take at Polaroid because you don't have to go develop it.
That's right.
I have some breaking news.
Breaking
Wow.
news.
Yeah, if you get the
I feel like it's not good the way you're
breaking
saying
news.
it.
Yeah, they're
It's
not-
interesting.
And now we go live to the breaking news room. Galvin, what is your breaking news?
Harvey Weinstein's 2020 rape conviction overturned by New York appeals court. Yeah,
Wow.
it says the New York's highest court overturned the disgraced movie producer Harvey Weinstein's 2020 conviction for sex crime charges, including rape, according to the New York Times. Weinstein was found guilty of criminal charges back then, whatever. So the story is developing, but looks like, Harvey
mean
Weinstein's
anything.
2020 rape conviction over, which, that may actually be one out of, 90 or whatever, however many he had and stuff. So we'll see.
They're gonna do one.
Yeah, I'm free. No, you have like 48 more. So, yeah,
Can you imagine being that rich and living that kind of lifestyle and now you're in jail?
brutal?
The power you had.
That's brutal
The
because,
power to get up and get some orange juice if you want it.
Yeah.
You lost that.
Yeah.
but also you were living so high on the hog to be now in jail. Like if you were miserable and broke and stuff, and you're like, all right, I'm in jail now, and it's not much different. At least I know my power is going to be on.
You had Hollywood start like kissing your ass, make or break.
Literally.
You know what I mean? Like
Limo
Yeah.
drivers, private jets,
Yeah.
all this stuff, whatever. Now you're eating slop with the rest of the criminals.
Yeah, you don't get your own private table in prison.
Well, he may be. He may be paying for a lot of that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
How boring to not have it. Like, I'd miss Pete if I was in jail.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I'm sure if you're at that level, you have special privileges that nobody else.
I'll get to hang out. Pete's not going to come to jail to
He
hang
wouldn't
out with
come to
me.
hang out with you?
No,
Conjugal visits?
I wouldn't go hang out.
Whoa,
Whoa.
whoa.
I don't want to have conjugations with Pete.
By the way, you have Harvey Weinstein this year on the death pool.
Yeah,
Solid
hopefully he
pick.
gets so excited he has a heart attack.
Mike in the lead with 203 points, Dicky Betts, and then that put you in the lead because that was 105 points there.
Local Hall of Fame.
Yeah, died in the listening area. You have 203, followed by Spanish, who has 134 points. And then I am in third place with 74 points. Next is Tony Burton with 68 points.
Remember him?
Yeah. And then we have Carmen right behind him with 63 points. Then you have Gio with 61 points.
Not playing.
You're in for a penny, in for a pound.
Nope.
Ian has 0 points. Pap has 0 points, and that's it.
This is why I feel like we should collect the money up front because Gio's not going to pay.
No, I'm not playing.
Yeah, he's going to pay.
You guys screwed me out of potentially winning.
Gio's
Listen,
integrity.
if I win, and it takes me 3 months, I'll siphon $200 out of your gas tank. You'll just slowly notice things
my
missing and
God.
stuff, and I'll have a tally over here.
I filled up yesterday.
All right, we got a lot of things to give away. Let's do it right now. A little bit of Redneck Bingo.
You better redneckignize. It's Redneck Bingo.
All right, let me get a contestant. Oh, Jesus, hang on. I got to sign in for the 85th
suspicious.
time.
Is this you? You've only been doing it for 3 years. Is this still you?
I had to call. Damn it. I had to call engineering yesterday.
To find out what the K-pasta menu is?
Oh,
I can't get on the website.
I had to see what. I thought the email was down. I said, "Is email down? What's going on here?" And they were like, "No, it's working just fine." Because you have to go through an authenticator, and the authenticator wouldn't send the authentication thing to me because I was on Do Not Disturb. So it was my fault.
Yeah.
Let's go to line 3. Good morning. Who is this?
This is Bill.
How you doing, Bill?
Doing well. How are y'all doing today?
Pretty good, Bill. Stand by as I go around the room and we find out what we're putting on. The artist name is Tucker Westmore.
Bill can start.
Bill, what do you got for Tucker Westmore?
I think I'm going truck.
Truck. Always a good guess. Galvin?
Tucker Westmore is his
Tucker
name?
Westmore.
He's going to say a city or state.
All right. Spanish?
Tucker is going to
Nope.
say
You're rhyme it.
Mother Tucker.
Yeah.
love.
All right. Gio?
Tucker is drinking.
All right. So we got truck.
Carmen?
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
Sorry, Carmen. I went out of turn, so I got all confused. Carmen, what would you like to add to that?
Girl.
What, Carmen?
Meadow.
You got truck, city or state, love drinking, and then what?
Girl.
Girl. Okay. There you go. You got. Well, I'll even put Meadow in there. You got 1 minute on the clock. Tucker Westmore. This song is called "Wind Up Missing You." Wind up missing.
Jesus,
I couldn't-
put your glasses back on.
It's the short screen, so it's wind
that's
up
what it is.
missing you, Tucker. Oh, brother.
I don't know.
Look like
I
What
know what might look like.
What is his name? Tucker
Wetmore.
Wetmore?
Wetmore. No, not Westmore. Tucker Wetmore. And this is called Wind Up Missing You. You sound like Carmen singing on one of her sinuses.
I'm looking for the lyrics. Let me see here. He says, I know what I might look like.
All right.
My bad.
Here we go.
Hard to Girl.
Where the hell did you hear girl?
He says, girl, let me tell you what it looks like.
Let me hear it. Hold on.
I'm looking at the lyrics. Go
It
back.
may be in the lyrics.
Go back. It was
You
before
look
that.
like-
No, that was the exact spot.
He says, girl, right before that. He says, girl, let me tell you what it looks like.
heard it all. Girl, let me tell you what.
Girl, let me tell you.
All right.
That time I heard it. Congratulations,
Winner.
sir.
But he also doesn't even sing it. He says,
Girl, let me tell you what it look like. That guy is awful.
terrible.
I hate
Awful.
Terrible.
Well, congratulations, sir. You're a winner. Please hold on, and we will hook you up with the prize, okay?
Tucker.
Tucker.
No.
Cool. That was exhausting.
Yeah, tell me about it. Girl, tell me what it look like. That was horrible. All right, let me find somebody that sounds like you might be a little bit better. Oh, how does that sound? There you go. Okay. The artist name is Warren Ziders. Warren Ziders. Galvin, what do you got for Warren Zider?
He is going to say
Let me tell you.
night.
Night. All right. Spanish?
Warren Zevon is
No,
gonna
Warren
oh.
Ziders.
Can I have night or tonight, or do I have to pick one or the other?
I think night and tonight are okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
friend.
Gio?
Dancing.
Night?
Jesus.
What is
I have
that?
hiccups. Night, friend, dancing. Carmen?
I'm sticking with girl.
Girl.
Yep.
Girl. All right. Good morning. Who's this?
Sherry.
Sherry. The artist is, now you got me saying Warren Zevon. Warren Ziders. And so far we got night, friend, dancing, and girl. What would you like to add to that?
Let's try road.
Who? Road. Well, you said it like that guy would have said road. All right, here we go. 1 minute on the clock for Warren Zeiders. This song is called Heartbreaker. I hope. Girl. I mean, I was just about to click it. Girl. You got the girl. Girl again. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, hold on. Whew. Warren. That song was terrible.
Yeah, most of these are.
All right, well, I don't know. I'm going to go to I'm going to try and find a little bit of a lot of girls. Too many girls. And you can't do girls in this game. All right, I got one. I got one more. We're going to do the Brothers Osborne.
Okay.
Galvin, what do you think the Brothers Osborne is going to say? It doesn't have to be both of them.
They're going to say...
Or 4 of them. I don't know how many Osborne brothers there are.
They're going to say road. I'm going road on this one.
Spanish?
I'm going to say moon.
Gio?
Baby.
Oh.
Carmen?
3 up, 3 down. I'm going girl.
Oh.
All right, not bad. Good morning. Who's this?
Chris.
Chris, we got the Brothers Osborne, and we got road, moon, baby, and girl. Girl's been a hot one. What would you like to add to that? Love. So we got road, moon, baby, girl, love. 1 minute on the clock. The Brothers Osborne. This song is called Break Mine. And it's about a hymen.
Baby, bring it on.
Baby, we got a winner. There we go. Very nice. 3 for 3.
Andy said tonight. Andy said dance too.
Yeah.
Which we missed.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
on previous
Previous
guesses.
ones. Yeah.
You
Well, good.
lose, Carmen. I win.
That girl's just a baby right now.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
Congratulations to our winners. You'll have your choice of prizes. Carmen's got you on hold here. Give her a second to take them during the commercial break. And then we will come back and wrap this show up. Our phone numbers, if you want to get through, is 727-579-1025. And that does not mean you, Medicine Man. It's the Mike Calta Show. This is 1025 The Bone. Damn it.
Oh. You all right?
I'm good. You know. Just little, you know. I don't really know.
I don't know either.
I had a little twitch in my shoulder, and I was like, yeah, it's on.
Did your
move
shoulder
that
wind
too
up
fast.
fixing itself, or you still got?
So I have a little bit of a pinched nerve in my back, somewhere in my neck, that was making my arm excruciating. I mean, a pain that I can't describe because it was a dull pain, but it hurt so bad that I had to FaceTime my doctor on a Sunday and say, please, I'm dying right now. And I said, and you know, for me to be calling you, I have a doctor who I love and who's great, but I also have a concierge service where I can text him, you know what I mean? And I never use it. The only time I use it is when I'm dying. Mm-hmm. And I had to text him, and he was like, no problem, we'll get you medicine. And he got me some painkillers to kind of slow it down a little bit, but still hurt. Then I fell outside, and now the pain is gone, but there's a little tingling still there. Like the nerve is still trapped, but it's not as bad. But I've also watched this lady on Instagram where she shows you how to shake loose a pinched nerve by doing exercises. She makes like a middle finger motion and then goes like this behind her, and it works. If I do it for a little while, I kind of I might get all loosened up.
There is an Indian doctor that people travel from all over the world to see this guy, and he's like, yeah, I'll take care of you, whatever, and then just like grabs their arm and does a couple things and stuff, and they're like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
And then they just hand them bricks of cash.
and you wonder, why doesn't this guy live in a better place?
Well,
like everybody's paying him all this money. My brother went to that guy in L.A. Have you seen the guy who does the chiropractor who does the crazy cracking? It's very popular on Instagram. The guy you bring it in, and and he went to that specific guy in L.A. and had it done. I don't like it. It makes me nervous. Even when Dr. Bill does mine. Carmen, does he do your neck?
Yes, I love it.
I love it. It never hurts or anything like that. But I just feel like today's the day he's going to make me a
so
paraplegic.
scary to me.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
He goes, all right, turn your head a little bit more, look up, and he just snaps it. And I go, oh God, that felt good.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect.
I'm always worried I'm going to be too tense.
Yeah.
So I always have to remind myself, breathe.
Hold loose knees? You think you're going to be too tense?
Yeah, when he goes to snap my neck, because if you try and fight against it, that's how you get hurt.
That's what I feel like. I feel like is you do it 3 times, and then the 4th time he's like, well, this is the wheelchair that you live in now.
Yeah, I'm
You're just
scared
going to blow into this straw. Yeah.
Oh, man. Can you imagine that? What would you rather be, in the wheelchair blown in the straw, but free, or Harvey Weinstein in jail? Ooh. I mean, you could blow in the straw, go wherever you want, drink whatever you want.
Either blow in the straw or Harvey Weinstein blowing in other stuff.
Exactly.
I'm taking the wheelchair.
You are?
Yeah. Prison seems really bad.
Nah.
It seems like it.
The worst part about prison, and I think that we don't really take this into consideration because of all the other factors. Prison is awful because of prison rape, I would say, is number one, right? We all fear that.
Sure, yeah.
Prison food, number two.
Yeah.
Prison
cell.
fights.
Prison fights.
Yeah.
Or stabbings or whatever.
But I don't think we take into consideration the lack of freedom. Like, not being able to just go pick up a magazine, or not being able to
Or
just go
watch
to their
TV.
or what? Yeah, watch TV. And I know they have TV, but it's not like you could just flip through the channels and see what you want with your hands in your pants. You
Right.
know?
Also, where, when you do get the TV time, you're watching whatever the toughest guy in there is watching, because if you change the channel, then you're fighting.
Yeah, dude. Prison has always been a great deterrent for me. I
hold his
never
belt loop.
wanted to go. I know, and then I think if I do go to prison, I'm not holding anybody's belt loop. So what am I, taking a beating every day?
Yeah.
Right.
I think I'd rather take the beating.
I don't know. I mean, there's no painkillers in prison.
There is.
Yeah.
If you're really bad,
I mean,
take a really bad beating.
They beat Andy within an ounce of his life.
Yeah.
I know, but man, sometimes you just got to take, and they got it, Andy too. They did.
Yeah,
Get it.
but you're also in there for 40 years. You're going to take a beating every day?
Nah.
No, but I think after a while they're like, all right, we beat them up
I don't
5
think
times.
so.
I think there's new people to beat you up.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
This is your life now.
Yeah.
I also don't think that I'm the target of. I'm not sexually attractive enough to make guys want to beat me up in prison. Or
Yeah,
or
but like
eat me up.
Everyone has a type.
like your father said before, though, if the sex in prison is more of a prove a
lesson.
point,
Yeah.
a lesson, whatever. Yeah, because if you want to do something, there's people that'll do it, whatever. But also, you're taking a beating and you're still getting whatever they were going to give to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it's not like they go, well, he took his beating, so now we're not going to,
Getting it with a bloody face.
Yeah.
Prison's not good, man.
No, man. I watched Oz, and that really deterred me from prison.
I mean,
I would be the belle of the ball in prison.
Oz, I think, is hell.
Oz is rough.
Oz is hell. You would be so sweet in prison.
Oh, dude, everybody
with that
would
ashtray
love me.
mustache.
Everybody would love me.
Plus, you'd be getting fooled left and right.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to get your beads in jail because you just say they're religious. So
Yeah, people would love it.
They make you wear
Holding classes.
They make you wear the lipstick.
No, I'm not a big lipstick guy. I'm more
Yeah,
natural.
you don't have a choice.
Nah, you can listen. If I'm going out
Here's
of
how
my
it's
way,
gonna
Put
go.
this
Here's-
Kool-Aid on your lips.
Nah.
Hey, Tony, I need you to shave that mustache and put on this lipstick. That's what you're going to get.
It's the tickler. You don't want me to shave it.
Well, maybe.
See,
That might
I'm
be
already.
true.
I'm already winning.
He might not like that.
Why are you winning? Now you get to do it with the mustache?
Yeah, it's not.
Winner.
Nobody's pressing my head down like with you guys. They'd be forcing it. You just got to go with the flow, man.
I am not doing that.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't have a choice.
You have no choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So take the wheelchair.
All right. I mean,
I
if
did
I'm
it.
going to get beat up every day, I might as well
Yeah.
be in a wheelchair.
Sit in the chair.
Look at me.
Yeah.
You could be like,
You know what?
Changing directions.
A lot of strip clubs are wheelchair accessible. So.
yeah.
True.
You
There's
could-
no strip clubs in jail, is there?
Yeah.
Not
I
the
still got-
kind you want to see.
I still got internet. I still
Yeah.
got TV.
Yeah. Air conditioning. Set it whatever level you want.
Yep.
You could be like
Uber
the,
Eats.
the girl in Freddy Got Fingered. You just have people hit you in the legs as hard
Yeah.
as they can with a stick.
This is me. I'm so glad I made this decision. My butt is. I can't feel my butt, but that seems like it would be better
Yeah.
than people feeling my butt.
Nobody else can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
you.
very much. Yeah.
I'll write you from prison.
Now, if Donald Trump goes to jail,
Oh, yeah.
he gets to take the Secret Service with him. How hard is that going to be?
And he's a superstar. Everybody loves him.
Everybody loves him in jail.
Yeah, he's in like Martha Stewart jail where you're,
Still, though,
minimum security
minimum security is not like you could leave.
by
Yeah.
yourself.
I'm sure he's getting a lot of favors in there.
If they put him in those white collar crime
Yeah.
jails, that's basically just like summer camp.
Yeah.
They don't even have fencing.
Yeah. They don't have like razor wire, but they got fencing.
They have some prisons that don't have fencing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would know. I had a family member that was there.
Henry Hill from Goodfellas
Yeah.
was the reason him and Karen were so tight is because she got him moved to one of those no, and then they would escape,
Yeah.
do crimes, and come back.
Come back. Yeah. They don't care.
They don't care.
No.
They didn't know. They let him bring a sausage in the
Yeah.
jail. Tomorrow on the program, Cheeto Santino, Andrew Santino will not be here. However, Harlan Williams will.
Yes.
Be. Do we need to sag it up the garage? That's Harlan.
That
Williams.
looks good.
It's all right.
Do you don't want a
Are we done? With who?
That's what that
Cheeto?
means.
Did he ask for it?
He said he would.
Nah.
Okay.